Guys, I wasn't meant for this.
Muzzles put on us.
Mori me.
You can tunnel one person, you're so good.
He is going to eat my ass right now. Any help? Oh my god!
Run.
Hey, yo! I'll get a little bit wet. What does that do? Nope. Emotional damage! Panicking. I cannot loop. I mean, I guess this is fine. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't get up. Oh
my god!
Leave me alone. What the fuck? Are you the muffin man? What the fuck? Aw, she's gonna let me hook her. It sounded like I said hooker. He's just bing bonging. I don't wanna be bing bonged. Stop it. Get some help. If you're gonna bust the lights, can you bust the nut? Can you say hi?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen, hi. That was perfect timing. Shit, my date, my dude.
No, leave! Go!
Oh my god. Finish the gen. Be gone, bitch. I'm just gonna hide in here for a second. Oh my god.
He has nowhere to take you.
He's coming for my ass. I looped him. How did you find dynamite? Friend? No friend.
Yes, I was a blur.
Oh, I thought you said you were a whore.
Oh, no, I don't need a ghost to make me do that.
Let me out. This is not a dance. Buddy. Hey, boop. Guys, I wasn't meant for this.
Muzzles put on us.
Mori me.
You can tunnel one person, you're so good.
He is going to eat my ass right now. Any help? Oh my god!
Run.
Hey, yo! I'll get a little bit wet. What does that do? Nope. Emotional damage! Panicking. I cannot loop. I mean, I guess this is fine. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't get up. Oh
my god!
Leave me alone. What the fuck? Are you the muffin man? What the fuck? Aw, she's gonna let me hook her. It sounded like I said hooker. He's just bing bonging. I don't wanna be bing bonged. Stop it. Get some help. If you're gonna bust the lights, can you bust the nut? Can you say hi?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen, hi. That was perfect timing. Shit, my date, my dude.
No, leave! Go!
Oh my god. Finish the gen. Be gone, bitch. my god.
He has nowhere to take you.
He's coming for my ass. I looped him. How did you find dynamite? Friend? No friend. No friend. No friend.
Yes, I was a blur.
Oh, I thought you said you were a whore.
Oh, no, I don't need a ghost to make me do that.
Let me out.
What
This is not a date. Buddy. Guys, I wasn't meant for this.
Muzzles put on us.
Mori me. Mori me. Mori me. Mori me.
You can tunnel one person, you're so good.
He is going to eat my ass right now. Any help? Oh my god!
Run.
Hey, yo! I'll get a little bit wet. What does that do? Nope. Emotional damage! Panicking, 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 panicking. I cannot loop. I mean, I guess this is fine. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't get up. Oh.
Oh my god.
Leave me alone. What the fuck? Are you the muffin man? What the fuck? Aw, she's gonna let me hook her. It sounded like I said hooker. He's just bing bonging. I don't wanna be bing bonged. Stop it. Get some help. If you're gonna bust the lights, can you bust the nut? Can you say hi?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen, hi! That was perfect timing. Shit my date, my dude.
No, leave. Go.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Finish the gen. Be gone, bitch. I'm just gonna hide in here for a second. Oh my god.
He has nowhere to take you.
He's coming for my ass. I looped him. How did you find dynamite? Friend? No friend. No friend. No friend.
Yes, I was a blur.
Oh, I thought. I'm really left. I think I have everything pulled up good. Have fun. And bread and bread. And I hope you guys have fun.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right. Makes a lot of sense.
So, really, it's whatever style you want.
Okay.
That's the gist of what I'm saying there.
Yeah.
The
hear
TLDR
ya.
version, but
Yeah.
whatever style you choose will influence what I do in the future with it, though. So,
Okay.
not in a bad way.
So if
like I'll
So if I go, so if I go with the picture you sent, the recent one, the one that I like the most.
Yep.
Okay, that's because that's what I'm going with.
That'd be fine.
Okay.
Also,
Bing bong. Something. The other party members should be here shortly. Right? Yeah.
I'm trying to find an actual. I think. Let me look that one up. Because it's been a hot minute since I've. Yes. Very much like that.
Yes, please. I will have to rework the first picture, but that's okay. Oh my god, that's so cool.
I don't know what's going on, but I love it.
Some cool flavoring shit. So
Basically, Foxy's gonna want to steal your belt too.
no, I don't
No,
need that.
mine.
They're not,
I
they're not getting thrown.
kind of need that.
Well, yeah, something has to hold up your pants.
It's not. She's just made it so she can actually fight from range like she wants to. She wants the aesthetic of using a dagger,
Mm-hmm.
but wants the utility of having a short bow.
Ah,
And
that's a thing. I'm not
Like-
dissing it. I'm just like, that's a thing. Okay.
that's basically what's happening.
Yeah.
It's not giving.
Mhm.
It's not like a short bow reflavored. It's actually
Yeah.
daggers being thrown, but daggers do a d6, so it might as well be a short bow.
Got it. So I'm already in the thing.
Zesty is nice and gives us a d6 instead of a d4.
Yep. Anything that does a d4 automatically gets bumped up to a d6, typically. Unless it's like a spell that specifies a d4.
Nice.
Because having a d6 on Magic Missile would be stupid.
In a good way or a bad way?
Both. It'd be good for you guys, it'd be terrible for me.
So as the player, brain set, yes, awesome, do it. As the DM, no.
Yep, no. We're not doing that.
So that'd be cool. Not in this one. If you want to run it, sure.
Pass.
I'm so excited.
Hmm.
Unfortunate that Austin isn't coming because I did actually have like a thing planned for his character based off of stuff that he had said, but who could I change that to?
Nah. Meh.
Alrighty.
I'll just make the
Yeah.
silly noise back at you. Bah.
Alright, well, we're being silly. I'm gonna keep drawing.
Apaka-paka.
That's literally been the thing that's been holding me back on drawing. It's like, what do I do? Now I know what to do.
I see.
Should
Now that I have
probably
joined,
grab
now
my
draw me
stuff.
like one of your French girls.
No, you can't make that joke too. I've already had a friend make that joke in my DMs.
It's okay. I can lay on my side and everything.
I
Oh,
swear,
God.
if I see something hanging, it's getting chopped off.
Jokes on both of us.
Oh,
It's
dude,
too
I'm
small
grabbing
to
my
Okay, I need a break. I need a nap.
What?
I
You
need a
can't take
nap.
nap.
Something
We
hanging,
have a
getting
session
chopped
in
off. Shit, I was not
one
prepared for
minute.
that joke.
Hey, he's just a little guy.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun session.
Okay, not sponsored. I need another gusher.
Sponsored.
Not sponsored. Need another fucking gusher.
Fucking mood.
Imagine being sponsored by Gushers.
I would love
Are
that.
they I was gonna say, are they in
How
business
would
still? They gotta be.
Yes. Yes. I just thought you balked. Are you kidding me?
Okay, I need
Oh
to
my
look up a
God.
thing really quick. I hope you don't get mad at me for doing this. I'm not gonna lie, Foxy.
What are you doing? What are you gonna do?
At some point in the future, like you'll see if we get to the end of the session.
Oh
I just
no.
need to- Okay, so it's
You'll
okay.
see.
So
That's scary.
yeah,
That's always
That's
scary,
hidden.
especially when it comes to Zesty.
you think you're hidden?
Yeah. Do you think you're hidden? I don't know.
You're pretty sure you're hidden,
Mhm.
but you're probably not.
You're doing a pretty damn good job of thinking you're okay.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
That is my mental health 90% of the time.
Fucking move. It's fucking me today. Shit.
Oh no. Yeah, I had a 3 hour long series of encounters. Quite literally make me cry. I
Valid.
was so pissed. I was so pissed.
Valid.
So pissed.
I'm just saying, we can fuck them up for the low price of $3.99.
$3.99, yeah.
$3.99? Yeah.
$3.99. Is it a fantastic sale?
Let's fucking do it. I'm down.
Oh, Delta, I've also decided to add cute little glasses to that character.
Which one?
The one with the pleats.
The pleats.
Pleats. That one. That one.
Why? Why did you say it like that? And why did it give me so much serotonin?
The pleats.
The claw.
But yeah, it's that one. She's getting
Hey,
glasses.
Alpha.
She's getting
What is 00187.8 mean?
For whatever reason, I guess my computer didn't automatically log out, so that's my password to my computer. If you ever get curious.
Wait, why is it that?
so random.
That's the point.
And just like that, he has been hacked.
Yep.
By the entire
By my entire
call.
stream.
the entire stream, yeah.
Oh, I gotta change my fucking passwords now.
Yeah. Recommend changing password. You doxed yourself. Good job.
Alright, so
That's not
you...
doxing.
It's
Emmy,
fine.
you said that you put glasses on the character that had the pleats, right?
Pleats, yeah.
What kind of glasses are they?
She's actually going to. Do I have the?
Oh, please. The
Power.
claw.
Oh, I was thinking those. Like it's just like little like librarian glasses. Like, oh, that'd be so perfect.
Yeah,
Huh.
I'm thinking about multi-classing her into Star Druid. So,
Ooh.
so kind of like going with a star theme since she's a Cillian Night Cleric. I'm going on par, boys and gal.
Oi.
Fuck is beta?
I'm just here. Okay. I'm just here for that.
No, I'm curious where my roommate is.
Oh. Oh, I was just memeing. I was talking about something completely different, no relation.
Oh, my nose.
Those look adorable.
Huh?
The glasses.
Yeah, we do, right? Like, oh god, have I showed you the? I haven't showed you the outfit. The outfit is this.
Oh.
Oh, it's cute.
Right.
The please. Serotonin.
Please.
Serotonin.
Yeah.
Just instant serotonin.
Mm.
I cannot hear that word any other way now. It has to be said just like that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So,
The please.
Please.
Anyways, since
Oh, this is
I
my vehicle insurance. I actually need to put this in my car. Whoops.
Is
I
Austin
don't
not
know
gonna be
what we're
here for
actually-
today's session, by the way?
nope.
He's a bitch.
How dare you?
how fucking dare you?
Because he's a bitch.
See, I had a mental breakdown. I'm still here. So, I'm kidding. He's hoping
I'm
to-
Delta,
I'm
and I'm
sick.
still here.
So
It's a dick move, I know.
I'm
Well,
Delta.
I'll go ahead and say, so
Okay.
far, like, I'll say it without a doubt in my mind. So far, my least favorite player is Austin.
Oh damn!
God.
I'm the favorite. I get sister privileges.
I don't know. You're competing with Fucklechuck here.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, everybody is always competing with Beta because Beta's always had like. It's not even his character that is like making me like. It's always just Beta with the shenanigans.
True.
Just,
I'll become the fan favorite for
Oh
the
yeah,
people who are watching.
you can't say
You are
and
the fan
fucking
favorite.
Owl are already the fan favorites.
oh yeah.
I want to
Let's
be a
go.
favorite. I want to be a favorite.
I want to be a favorite.
We haven't got to see enough of your character yet. You'll become a favorite.
You just need to respec into Barbarian. Just knock 2 feet off of your person, paint yourself green, you'd be there.
And piss on a table.
And piss on a table. I have the thing muted for some reason. Or is it too... Oh, no, it's server muted. Never mind.
The server
Yeah,
doesn't. It's just quiet.
Quiet.
It's quiet. It'll pick up.
Oh, there it
I'm
is.
gonna try to keep it fairly quiet so I don't get copyright again.
You got copyright last time?
Not to like copyright strike point, but like the music was copyright.
Damn.
It's allowed to be used on YouTube, thankfully, and Twitch.
I think this might... Because, like... what is it? One of the content creators that I watch does like his own personal remixes of Skyrim music, and somebody just like keeps like striking them.
Ugh.
And like he made an entire video where it's like yeah, post a ton of videos, and then just like a horrible way of doing this, test the copyright, see what does and doesn't get copyrighted, and test your luck with it. And I think he narrowed it down to like, go ahead.
That's essentially what I'm doing. Like, it's been fuck around and find out, and I have like one playlist that I know for sure is safe, and then my normal playlist that I play, I have it to where it doesn't show up in VODs.
If you guys want to hound Austin into coming, by the way, you guys can. I'm not gonna do it.
No.
If he's not gonna,
Nah,
he's not
it's-
gonna head in.
If he's got his shit going on, he can. What does it take to himself?
He has a low social battery.
I do too. But... Yeah. No,
That's
I
how
get
you
it. Social
do
battery
it.
sucks.
Yeah. No, I have been there. Especially, I've had those moments where my social battery has like hit empty while I've been out and about, and that shit's never fun.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
it's not fun.
No. Plus, I know Austin's schedule basically like has him out with people any day he's not working right now. So I can't say I blame him too much.
Where is Beta?
I don't fucking know. I don't got an excuse for that fucker.
What's he doing?
He was literally in here, said he was gonna take a 30-minute break, and then hop back on for the session.
Alpha, are you
And
not
then-
your brother's keeper?
Of course I'm not my brother's keeper. Now give me a rock.
You have swords downstairs. I mean, do it yourself.
You really think I would pick the sword over the fucking axe I have right here next to me?
Do the staff.
fuck?
Do the staff.
I just have a baseball bat. I'm jealous.
I don't got shit.
Fucking fix it.
I have a pocket knife.
I have a staircase.
I have multiple. I'm not allowed to have knives anymore.
So hurry up,
My-
you fuck.
He's calling him.
As
He just, I think he said, "I'm away right now," and then I said, "Hurry up, you fuck," and he goes, "Yeah."
yeah.
Fuck up,
Oh, he might be shooting.
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Alright.
There he is.
Hey.
He's fucking alive.
So
Better be.
It's alive. It's alive. Sorry.
You're an it now, Beta.
as much as I hate to, I kind of just have to pretend that Derevok isn't here when you guys wake up for one reason or another. I'll figure out what
Exit
that is.
stage left, Dervok.
Ben, are you muted?
The reason why is because he wanted to do a thing with his
Why are you
character
so
levels
There you go.
and fixing it, and I don't know what he wants to choose. So, yeah, he's just not going to be here for this after like the long rest.
All right.
He will have gone missing, and now we must find him.
You mind if I get like a sound test from everyone, just for like volume purposes?
Leedle, leedle, leedle,
Alright.
Everybody just
Alright.
makes noises.
Alright, I'm trying to adjust everyone's volume so that way Foxy is like roughly the same volume. So you're at 200% and everybody else is at like 70. Which is gonna be really funny when Turbo joins and just blasts my eardrum out.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
Okay.
can't help that I'm quiet.
So I'm assuming that
Scream!
Turbo's got something going on briefly, so he'll be a little late like last time. Yeah, he said give me a few minutes. So, yeah, I'm assuming he's dealing with kids. I didn't know what you was doing, Beta. I was actually calling you to ask what is everything okay? Then you just went and then hung up.
Was he shitsin'?
No,
You can be honest
Yes.
with us. Were you shitsin'?
I was
You know you
laughing
have to
as
tell
well.
me if you are, right?
Delta, I'm going to break your shins.
Okay. Anyways, who wants to do the recap of last session?
Not it.
Not it. Not it.
I'm
I
sleepy.
will roll a d6.
I did
Hey,
it
just
last
because I
time.
took notes, just
Do
because
we-
I took notes doesn't mean I know shit.
Do we have an official name for this campaign yet?
I've been calling it Roll for Serotonin.
Hers is called Roll
That
for Serotonin. Her stream title is Roll for Serotonin. It's the Realm of the Dormant Mother.
Oh,
Last time on the Realm of the Dormant Mother.
that's edgy as fuck. Anyway, Fucklejack pissed on a table, and then
Yep.
made us cry,
Yep. And then made us
Whiplash.
laugh.
and then made us laugh again.
Let's see. We have emotional whiplash from Chuck. We got Zarius. He had some good on private time with his people and his father. I think some of us went to like the blacksmith. We had a fancy dinner. We were asked to go and investigate like a weird darkness thingy that was from like coming out of like Cyprus.
Mm-hmm.
We were investigating the tree that he was made out of.
Yep.
We had a combat encounter, and then we had a long rest. That's
Well, we're starting off by you guys are going into the long rest. You're traveling
Ah,
and then
shit.
taking the long rest. That's okay.
okay. Got it. Did I get most of the points?
Most of it, yeah. Astrid and Cypress went
got
to the
me.
blacksmith.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's what I said. Most of it. Astrid and Cypress went to the blacksmith. They learned about the inventory that the blacksmiths had. I think they both bought like the equivalent of studded leather armor for themselves and then left. Chuck went with Cyrus to the library where Cyrus got some research done on constructs or sort of research, more of a location, possibly. Doesn't know exactly where the cave is, but knows that there is a cave that they supposedly came from. Delta goes on the Wild Adventures of Chuck, which will be a mini-series at some point in the future.
Wait, what?
Yes. I will make that its own playlist on YouTube.
Yep. The Wild Adventures of Chuck will be its own playlist. It'll just be clips of you doing dumb shit as Chuck.
Yes.
Hello.
Can't wait to get fan edited.
He walked through the Cosmium, trying to find the place that he was tortured at. Finds it, is unable to get in, climbs to the roof, climbs down to the window, busts out the window, and pisses on the table that he was strapped to. Somebody walks in on him, catches him. Shenanigans happen. He ends up running away after telling Cyrus to meet him at the tailor shop. They both end up going there, get a tux. I think Cyrus also got some fancy clothes.
Did Cyrus also get fancy clothes, or did
I think
Cyrus
he did.
already?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Cyrus did indeed get fancy clothes.
Yeah.
We had Zarius going to the Drow Fortress, and we talked to Naros. We met Naros and Briza, as well as two of his friends that also share similar tattoos. Cypress goes to Vilcos, and unfortunately I didn't have a map for that at the time, but he goes through a secret passageway and gets the corruption removed from him by Vilcos's ethereal hand. Austin, or Dervok, went to the tavern, made some money. I think he just kept doing that the entire time, if I remember correctly, and then everybody went to the dinner. At which point, we met Citrine, the tiefling ranger who has scouted out the tree ahead of time, per Vilcos's and Pan's command. Came back and gave the report, explained to you guys basically what you guys were searching for, and you guys headed out. During your travels, came across a pack of werewolves that wasn't fully werewolf. It seemed that they didn't have the immunity to weapons that wasn't silvered like normal werewolves do, and they didn't seem to be able to spread the lycanthropy. At which point, the sun is starting to fall as you guys are walking away from said encounter, and that's where we pick up.
Sick.
What do you guys wish to do?
Probably just like keep. Oh, you said the sun is setting.
The sun is starting to set. Yes.
Okay. Do we have like?
And I did go ahead and clarify with the players, and I guess this will clarify for the audience that was here last time, possibly. The distance that I had said originally was 2 miles. I messed that up. It's actually much further than that, to where it's like a couple days travel, possibly there and back.
3 miles.
It's not 3 miles. It's about 20. You just add a 0 to the 2.
Oh, damn.
200 miles.
200 miles. I will walk 500 miles.
Also, I had no idea that Turbo joined in the middle of that explanation. Welcome, Turbo.
Hello, hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
So, do you guys wish to continue walking? Do you guys wish to stay? Because you guys never did, like, check the bodies or anything like that. We just immediately ended the session. So.
I would like to inspect the things.
So each of the bodies themselves really only appear to have, like, loincloths, but, like, some of them attached to their belt do have, like, random amounts of gold. It's all seemingly just copper pieces. There was, I believe, 6 in total, right?
Five or 6.
5. Yes,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
So each of those rolls is the amount of copper that you guys find on each of the individual creatures.
The sound cut out.
The sound cut out. What do you mean?
The sound cut out for me. My internet flicks in and out
Oh,
at
okay.
random times, so my sound cut out, and I'm like, crap.
Gotcha. So the individual rolls that you saw there is the amount of gold that you guys would have found across the different ones. The 16 being on the bottom one here, and then it goes clockwise after that. The one closest to Citrine is the one that only had 1 gold, unfortunately. But it doesn't really matter if you guys decide to split it evenly.
We all go for splitting it 6 ways.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep. I'm done.
Everybody take. Oh wait, shit! I have to do the.
It would be 11 for 5 of you, and then 10 for the last.
I can take the 10.
Okay. So add that to your guys' gold. It's the equivalent of 1 silver and 1 copper, if you guys would rather do it that way.
Yeah, I'll do it that way.
That's 11 silver. All right.
At which point, you guys know that the sun is setting. You guys know the direction you guys are supposed to go, which is actually the way that Chuck is heading on this map. He managed to roll, I believe he rolled a really high survival check, and with the help of Citrine's direction, as well as your survival check, you guys was able to easily find the way away from this area that led you to where you needed to go.
See, is there any way that you can fix me?
What do you mean fix you?
I'm a square in a world of circles.
Oh, yes. Hold on.
In the world of circles. That is a fucking mood.
Let's see.
Be square.
I forgot to do that last time. I'm glad you mentioned that. So,
Enjoying yourself?
bam.
Yes.
Let's go to characters. Let's see. Is this the new Chuck token or the old Chuck token?
I changed it for like 10 minutes because I wanted to wear like the fancy clothes, and
Yeah, I'm seeing if I have the right token or if I have the old token. I have the old token. Okay, so I need to fix that. Token. Okay. Give me just a moment.
Oh, you're good.
And then your border is just pitch black. Download. And then we go here. Go to you. What do you guys wish to do while I'm fixing his token?
I think it'd probably be a good idea to like walk a little bit further ahead and then camp, just so we're like away from where we fought the monsters. or the
Preferably away from all the dead bodies.
werewolves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Collective, just yes.
Okay, that may have shared it.
I don't
with
want to sleep
everybody.
that close to a corpse.
Alright,
Let's
token should be
go.
fixed.
He's
I'm
around.
massive. Let's go.
Hey.
Alright.
He's
I am
encroaching onto my
You
square.
guys wish to travel to the next, like, area where you could possibly rest.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. We'll go ahead and swap to this map. Everybody go ahead and make a survival check. Or you, not everybody. Whoever wants to lead the check to find out where would be a good place to camp.
What is survival fall under again?
That wasn't.
Ooh. Oh, okay. You know what? This isn't terrible. Z, are we allowed to like discuss to see who has like the better modifier for survival?
Sure.
I have a 3. Who
I don't got shit.
who has higher than? You don't got shit.
I have a 4.
You have a 4? All right.
I have
And
a
when
4
you beat
as
a
well.
4. What's up?
I said I have a 4 as well, so go ahead and let her do it.
All right.
Go ahead and roll a survival check. Or you already did. 14. 14's good enough. You actually find, similar to the tree that Cyrus has moved his token to, except for it kind of, it's a rather large tree, not the one that you're looking for, but there seems to be like a small enclosure inside the base of the tree, and it actually has a fire pit already built. Still seemingly a little warm, like maybe somebody has traveled this path recently and used this as a place to stay. It seems safe enough. if you guys want to actually make like a perception check to see if anything's watching as you guys enter this area, you can. But
Once again,
Ashton
I
doesn't see
don't
shit.
see shit. Why is it always on the perception checks?
I have laser beams.
It's a
Wait.
14. Let me look at something real quick.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hit it with the natty 20.
I'll go ahead and say Cypress with your passive. Even with your both of you, you guys both don't see anything around that causes any concern. Same with Citrine. Nobody actually sees anything around that causes any concern.
Hooray!
You're like, some of you hear like animals moving in the distance, but it could be like as small as like a small rabbit that's like maybe 50 feet away, or something larger that's even further away. So it's not close enough to be of concern.
All right.
Oh, okay.
And like this tree is actually wide enough to where all of you can sit in different. It's like the roots have been hollowed out, almost like this is actually like a home that something has made. You're able to actually find little nooks and corners to place your own bags. Is anybody going to be keeping watch for you guys
I
as
will.
you guys take the long rest?
I'm fine with doing that.
Well, I don't require sleep, so I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Even better.
Yeah, during a long rest, if you're wanting to get the benefits of the long rest, you do have to shut down for the amount of time.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Yeah.
So
But
somebody
it's like
will end
it
up
said
having
it's
to
not
take
good.
over.
I believe a Warford is
Yeah, you're
still
right.
like conscious of their surroundings during that power down. Are they not?
They are. Yep.
It's what is it, like Sentry's Rest or something like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It basically uses his passive perception as a like alarm system. That's the way that I use it. So, who said that they was taking the first watch?
What is it, Cypress? Do you want to just take like the full watch, or do you want to split it up?
That's up to you guys. I'm fine with doing it by myself, though.
All right.
Like how about the second half? I'll be only asleep half the time.
Oh yeah, because you've like a.
So
Oh wait, I gotta do the focal choke. Wait, give me a second.
He's gonna get a fucking running start at this, apparently.
He's like gargling like fucking something. I don't fucking know.
Salt water.
I wish I had salt water to gargle. That'd actually make this easier.
Sounds like gargling a marble.
Oh my god, it's stuck.
So, regardless of whether or not you take the full rest, Turbo, exhaustion is still something that can affect your character. So even though you don't actually need to sleep, your character can still effectively lose power. So if you want to avoid exhaustion at some point, I would like keep that in mind. Like that's something that can still happen to your character, even though you technically don't truly need to sleep in the same sense as everybody else.
Okay.
I think Cypress should take the first watch, and then Chuck can probably take the second watch.
Okay.
I can take second watch. I can cover second half pretty well.
This is also like an opportunity if your characters have something, like if you guys have something that you want to talk about between each of the characters, then like campfire side talks is a good way to build inter-party relations.
Campfire stories.
Yeah. So
Let's
if
gather
anybody wishes
around
to
the
stay up and help him with his
campfire,
watch,
sing the campfire
if
song.
Cypress is taking first watch, you guys can.
RC. It's the way Jesus.
I think you lost them at campfire songs.
I think I did too.
Probably, yeah.
No, I was listening.
Is anybody else wanting to stay up with Cypress, or is it just going to be them
I
taking
will.
watch? You
I
will.
can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll a d6. One of you. Does not matter which.
Oh boy, a D6. Damn it.
Okay. Roll a d6 for me then, Citrine, this time.
Remember how to do it on this one.
Nice.
Nice.
So, All right. Now with that, somebody roll me a perception check. One of the two that's awake.
Oh, okay.
Which one is gonna do it?
I was looking for it. Sorry.
We can go ahead and do both of you, since you both are awake, to see if either of you hear it.
Ooh.
Ooh, 17. Nice.
Nice.
You hear like very quick running, not in the sense of like a human sprinting or anything, but like multiple four-legged animals. Because you've been through the forest, you know what a group of deer running through sounds like, and that's really all you're hearing at the moment. Nothing. It seems like they could be running from something, but that thing is probably too busy chasing them to even notice that you guys are there. So that's all that you hear. Do you guys wish to talk to each other at all, or am I going to start off with the first thing that definitely happens during this long rest?
I don't think Chuck needs to talk to anybody about anything of like importance. Probably just like idle chatter for him.
I think we're asleep right now anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
If nobody has anything, Citrine, while you are keeping watch alongside Cypress, Cypress, I'm actually going to start off with Cypress initially for this, but I'll explain. You'll understand why. You've never felt tired as a Warforged.
Right.
It doesn't seem to actually bother you, right? It's not something that you understand.
Right.
But for whatever reason, you have this feeling come over you like you need to shut down.
Okay.
With that feeling said, roll me a charisma saving throw.
Fucking Feywilds.
And you are forced into an unconsciousness of some sort.
Ooh.
You're not knocked to 0 hit points. You don't have to roll death saving throws.
He's asleep.
You are just, for the moment, you cannot hear, even though you normally would if you shut down. You have been shut down momentarily.
Okay.
While everybody's asleep, Citrine, you realize that he is shut down. You feel awake yourself, but roll a perception check. There's distinct things that happen that you can discern whether or not you're in a dream, where you like look at your hand and one finger is just a little too long or something, and you realize that you yourself have also fallen asleep, but everybody in the dream around you is asleep. And you hear a small voice coming from outside of the entrance to the tree. What do you wish to do?
So Citrine is going to double check to make sure everybody's asleep, and then she's going to get up and just slowly walk towards the entrance of the tree home.
Okay. Outside, you see a small... Let me find the actual... Did that show it to you guys or no?
I see nothing.
Nothing?
I don't see anything as well.
What about now?
Oh,
There it is.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, Pixie.
You see a familiar face. It is your companion, we'll say, Tattle. You look down at yourself, and you're no longer your tiefling. I will leave it up to you if you describe what the cinematic people would see, or if that is going to be something we expose in the future.
So, Citrine looks down at herself, and she does a small twirl. Behind her are two very fluffy tails. She does a stretch, and she brushes her fingernails against her ears, which are also big and fluffy now, and gives them a good scratch. And she just lets out this big sigh. She's like, "Oh, finally! I've been waiting forever for this to happen. Tato, where have you been?"
Where have I been? Where have you been? You're supposed to get back with me and tell me about your progress in finding Sagira.
You do know that I am trying to find her, and can you see what's going on when you're not with me here? Because okay, so I will tell you. This is utter madness. There are so many different races. There are so many different people. Tato, I am exhausted.
See, the court is concerned that you've defected yourself or become compromised similarly to Sagira. Like, I'm the messenger and I can see other people and talk to them and stuff, but like I can't tell you where Sagira is, obviously, but I'm supposed to report back saying like, hey, she's found her, or hey, she hasn't found her, and like, what's the deal?
From what I understand, I am following a ghost. From what I know of her, I do not see.
See, I talked to her as well, and she, like, based off of the location of where you are currently and where she is, you're close.
Well, that is hope.
But I think Sagira knows who you are already.
What is the word in common? Crap? I think that is the word. But if she sees
ultimately,
me,
you haven't found her.
If I could bet my tail, my left tail, I have a hunch. And I am never wrong on my hunches. You know this. Except for that beholder. That does not count.
I don't remember Beholder. That's funny. I like that. We'll go with it. Yeah, the Beholder was a clusterfuck.
Oh my god.
Alright, I will...
Look, do you want me to just tell them that you're, like, close to finding her? Because, like, Light and Witch are pretty pissed off.
Yes, I would prefer some sort of progress in favor of myself.
You know, I can't keep, like, doing this forever. They're eventually gonna send somebody after you, too.
I know. I very much know. And... And, like, her tails just droop. They were up and, like, slowly swaying, and then they just immediately drop. These people... If I could pick their brains, as they say... They've been here longer. Well, some of them may have been here longer. I don't know these people. These are just meat shields right now.
How rude!
I know he's dying.
That's good.
Quick, somebody save Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
can help you find her.
It's better than looking on my own at this point. I shall bug the drow. How long did they live? Did they live longer than me? I shall bug him.
Whenever you mention the drow and the rest of the group, Tattle kind of flies over to the top portion of the entrance to the tree and kind of hangs upside down, still flying, but like kind of peeks in from the top. Nobody could see Tattle anyways, but it seems as though Tattle is concerned about them waking up. It seems that Tattle doesn't fully understand what's happening here. And as Tattle looks through, if you go to look through yourself as well, all of them are still asleep. However, like all of them look very wispy, almost like you're not seeing them, but you're seeing their souls. And in the place of where Cypress was sitting, you see a man, and not the Warforged.
So Citrine is going to kind of crouch. She's going to get really, really close, like a curious animal. This one confuses me. Good confusion. Still confusion.
For the sake of ease and brevity, and as long as I'm gonna send you a message, Turbo. Make sure you're okay with this before I do it. Let me
Sure.
make sure he's okay.
Sure.
Cool. So, the man that you see whenever you get up close has spiky black hair, a small sigil drawn onto the like vestments that he's wearing. It's akin to a monk. For the sake of ease, this character looks very much like Goku. Hilariously enough. I know that's going to make some people laugh, but this character does look very similar to Goku. And it's sitting in the exact same position that Cypress was sitting whenever you first walked outside of the tree.
So Citrine's gonna sigh and stand up, and she's going to hold one of her tails and run her fingers through it. It seems like this is something that calms her. Tato, am I screwed?
Oh, what do you mean? Like, you think that they're gonna, like, I mean, if you're able to hide as well as Segura, then you're gonna be fine too. Obviously, like, we're having trouble finding her.
No. I am experiencing what you say, homesickness.
That last part cut out.
I am
Homesickness.
Oh,
She said
sorry.
homesickness. She's experiencing how you say homesickness.
And between you and me, and if I find out you tell the court, I'm plucking your wings.
If you find out that you're so quiet, she threatened to pluck her wing, or
Sorry.
pluck Tattle's wings if she finds out that Tattle told someone.
Fuck
She
your
said
wings.
between you and me, and I will pluck your wings if you tell someone, basically.
The court, sorry.
okay.
Why are they so wild? I know the mission and accent's changing. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
I am worried that what if coming here wasn't bad?
What if coming here wasn't what? I'm sorry, I didn't understand
Bad.
what you said.
Bad.
What if coming here was bad?
Wasn't. Was not.
Wasn't bad.
You think you'd rather stay here? Look, I'll help you hide if that's what you want to do. You did a lot for me back there, but... You know, a lot of people are gonna miss you.
Tato, there is a difference between missing a tool and missing a person. You and I both know this. Now,
Well, fine, I'll miss you.
You can visit me whenever you want. You know this. You do this now.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm like whatever the humans call Hermes or Mercury, but...
And she'll like reach up and give Tato a nice little scratch on the head with her nail. Gently, not trying to hurt her.
The 1 hit point that she has, you killed her.
Oh, dead.
No.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh.
Ow, fuck.
Whoa, in misery.
Woe is me.
Why would you do this?
Can you do a Shakespearean like death dialogue in the Mickey Mouse voice, please?
To be or not to be.
Oh God.
Anyways.
Yeah, she's trying to give her a little scritch, and just like it is a sign of solidarity between two people that are stuck in a similar situation.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as much as I like to stay and talk, I can hear Light and them calling me back.
Tell them I will have news. This position I am in is good. It is similar to what I know of her.
Okay.
I hope.
Well, if what she says is true, then she kind of knows that you're coming, but she's not. She seems like she's got an idea, but she's not 100% sure, and I don't think she knows that I'm telling you this. So just be careful, because I don't know if she's gonna like go berserk on you.
Similar training tells me she might. Now go. Go before they wake up.
As soon as you say go, there's like a spiraling light that forms around Tattle, and she just poofs out of existence. You look down at yourself, and you're back in the tiefling. You're back as the tiefling. You look over to Cypress, and Cypress is back to the Warforged form. And Cypress, you wake back up, somewhat in a panic, because you realize that you did shut down involuntarily. But it seems that Citrine was awake the entire time, keeping watch.
Okay.
The next one, who's taking next watch?
I think Zarius was.
Yeah.
Darius? Okay. Before you wake up, and before you wake up for this watch, I'm going to go ahead and do your thing. Yep. So Dervok, whenever you guys fall asleep, he plays the Song of Rest, and as you close your eyes, the warmth of the fire in Dervok's songs takes you, and it makes it easier to fall asleep in this foreign place. And then you're not where you were. You feel stone underneath your feet. And you look around and you see a long stone hallway, stone brick, and you're running as fast as your legs can carry you. At the end of the hall, there's a doorway that leads to a spiral staircase, and you sprint down it, and you hear cackling and footsteps following you. You see a long hallway at the base of it with an intersection, and the opposite end appears to be another staircase leading back up, and doors on the sides of the hall. What do you wish to do?
We'll take one of the doors.
Take one of the doors?
Yes.
Which door do you take? There's two on your immediate right, there's two on your immediate left, And then if you cross the intersection in the center, there's 2 on the either sides of the end down there.
We'll go straight down the middle and then to the right side.
Okay. So you're crossing you're going through the intersection and then turning right?
Yes.
Or you're going, okay. As soon as you hit the middle of that intersection, you slam into an invisible barrier.
Fuck.
You turn around and you see a creature that is familiar to you, but also something that you don't recall ever seeing before. Pull it up for you. Show to everyone.
Oh,
dear.
Getting baldermagated.
You see
and Claire.
you see a mind flayer coming towards you, and from around him, I gotta see if they have a stat block for this because I forgot to add it in, but we will see. I can describe what they are regardless. Nope. Okay, I don't have a thing. You see from behind him, he's walking slowly towards you, and behind him you hear the cackling and multiple sets of footsteps, and all of a sudden, on all the walls and on the ground, erupt from behind him goblin-sized creatures that are scaling the walls towards you. None of them have faces.
This is
All of them have claws that are roughly 2 inches long, and they are coming straight for you.
I'm gonna reach for any weapon that might be on my person right now.
You look, you instinctively, because outside of this dream, you normally would have a great axe. You reach back for it and it's not there, and then you look down at your arms and your tattoos are not there either.
Fuck, he's gonna back up and just press his back to the wall.
The faceless creatures grab your arms and legs and hold you up in front of the flare. And you hear inside your head, "You thought that you could escape me."
Fuck. Who are you?
That matters not. Roll a d8 for me.
Rolling dice. It's not a D8, or it's not a D12. It's not damage.
It's not a d12, it's not damage. 6. The magical barrier that is behind you, it disappears, and you see the mind flayer point to one of the doors. It is the closest door to you on the right, past the intersection, the one that you was actually going for. As they bring you in there, you see a table that is slightly inclined, with straps on either end, and it appears as though, looking at it, if you recall any torture tables or anything like that you've seen in real life, usually if they have inclines like this, the position for the arms is up towards the top, especially if they're doing like branding or something. They strap you to the table upside down, and you feel a cloth put over your face.
Oh lord, not another table.
You hear the sloshing of water being brought closer to you.
I am getting waterboarded.
You're getting waterboarded.
Oh god. We should have put a content warning on this one. Whew.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
I think I'm good at those.
You can rage for this, if it gives you advantage on
I'll
it.
just put
I
a
don't believe it does.
trigger warning.
Doesn't need it.
A natural 20.
Yeah.
You bite into the cloth and throw it off of your face using your head, and at which point one of the faceless smack you, clawing down the side of your face. Another one takes the cloth and puts it back over your face. Roll another Constitution saving throw.
Another nat
Shite.
20. Another nat 20.
Another nat 20. Let's go. Big money, big bucks.
14.
14.
Wait,
The
not proficient. I should be signing on my modifier. Actually, I should be a 16.
should be a 16. Okay.
Yeah.
So with a 16, you manage to hold your breath long enough for the first slosh of the bucket. Roll another Constitution saving throw.
Okay, here it should add the full thing, right? Oh god.
This time you realize that you can't hold your breath any longer, and you end up with a nose and mouth full of water, and you begin coughing and spattering. Roll one more.
Come on, let's hold it together. Let's hold it together. Come on. Not great.
You feel what little light that you can see through the cloth from the torches in the room begin to fade, and your lungs feel like they're about to explode. And then suddenly you wake up gasping for air. Cypress and Citrine, you both see the drow immediately spring awake, gasping for air, cold sweat, coughing as though he had been drowning. What do you guys do?
Drow, are you okay?
Zarius is gonna look around for a second, take in his surroundings once more to try and center himself. And he'll just look back with a smile and just wave it off. I'm fine. Really.
These dreams aren't unfamiliar to you. You hadn't tried to run through the barrier before. You hadn't tried to cross the centerpiece. You always tried to go through one of the doors. It seemed as though what door you picked determined what happened. And it seemed that there was no escape inside this dream. This is something that has been happening since you woke up without your memories. It is exhausting. You don't lose the benefits of a long rest, but the nightmares are exhausting when they happen.
Zarius is just gonna walk closer to the entrance, perch up with his axe next to him, and look to the other two and get your rest. It's my turn for watch.
Okay. Does anybody wake up to help Zarius with his watch?
Probably not.
No? Okay. Roll me a d6, Zarius. Four. Let's see. Roll me a d4.
Yeah, I roll those.
Oh, you got lucky on that one. Okay.
Don't tell me that.
You got lucky on that one.
Oh, oh no.
You actually got lucky. So, you're sitting at the entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you are looking around. You don't really see anything too out of the ordinary. You hear a small branch crack from up in the trees above you, and you look up, and you see the branch fall and hit the ground with a thud. You look back up where the branch was, and you just see a small squirrel that seemingly, well, not even a small squirrel. This squirrel's actually pretty fat. It had to be fat to break the branch.
It's me.
It's just sitting there looking down at you and looking down at the branch that fell. And if you could determine expressions on the face of a squirrel, you do see, like, shit, that could have been me. And then it darts off into the trees.
Oh shit, I fucked up.
I feel like I just had a meaningful moment with the squirrel.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for the rest of your watch.
Heads up, I'm not very good at these. Perception.
Big money. 8 and 8. Let's go.
You don't see anything, but Cypress also has not woken up, so you think that you're okay. Now we get into the third watch. Who is waking up for the third, or who are you choosing to wake up for the third watch? This will be the third and final watch.
I will wake up Mr. Goblin himself.
Okay. Does anybody?
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
Does anybody wake up with Chuck whenever Chuck wakes up to help keep watch?
If I don't hear anybody, I'll wake up with him.
Okay.
Can I actually do something?
Sure.
Nobody's going to wake up naturally. He's just gonna go wake up Cyrus.
Oh, okay. So he goes to wake up Cyrus to help him with his watch.
What do you want?
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos for dinner.
You're my friends now. We're having soft tacos later.
Isn't it almost morning?
Yes, it is. Come help me.
Why are we having soft tacos?
I'm fucking with you.
He's gonna stagger to his feet, get Flint on his shoulder, and follow him to the entrance.
Ooh, let's go.
This is just Delta with a gruff accent.
It is.
Is.
So you guys go to the entrance of the tree. The forest seems to be kind of waking up as far as life goes around you. Like you can see squirrels moving in the distance. You actually have enough light to actually kind of see through the trees itself rather than it just being pitch black. You see remnants of fireflies that seem to be dotting the night. A couple squirrels, like I said, run off in the distance. On the path that you guys was walking, you actually see like a small snake cross over away from the tree. Doesn't seem to be coming towards you. What do you wish to do?
How long have you been living in the Badlands?
I actually don't live in the Badlands. I live in a town just south of it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Responses that
Really
could
is
be
just Delta with a gruff accent.
I don't.
It made me think of what is it? Fucking Mordecai and Rigby.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, Mom. Anyway.
My mom.
Oh my god,
I realized that the goblin is just Muscle Man.
It really is.
It really fucking is.
Oh my god. Anyway.
No, what is it? I think in my brain the Muscle Man voice is more like, you know who else?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It sounds exactly like.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. So he says he lives just south of the Badlands.
I don't know why. I kind of just figured that you lived like in the Badlands. Do you have trees where you're from at least?
Yeah, there's plenty of greenery where I come from.
Oh,
The Badlands just seems this strange, desolate place between two admittedly normal locations.
wonder why.
If I had an answer for you, I'd tell you, but
Both of you roll a history
alas,
check.
I don't.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, I think I'm good at this.
I think I'm terrible at this. Not the worst it could be. That 0 is hilarious, but not the worst it could be.
So we'll start with Chuck since I see his roll first. There's stories throughout all different sorts of small gangs of goblins and orcs and whatnot, and some of them you've overheard because you're sneaking up on the orcs and about to blast their ass, and others you have heard just because your goblin group decided to actually talk to another goblin group before betraying them and killing them and eating their food.
Damn. Okay. Be
So-
blunt about it, sister.
Of these stories, there's one that seems to be pretty consistent, and it's just about that magic created the Badlands in some way.
Alright.
Cyrus,
Yes.
you remember a story in this moment. It didn't seem to click back at the library, but it clicked now. That your grandparent, specifically your grandfather, that was in Arcala, told you. And it was actually about like your great ancestors, like far beyond him. They would have been his greats. Where they actually lived in a town that was where the Badlands is now.
Whoa.
And that this town was a fairly big city, technologically using the arcane, very advanced, but no one knows what happened to it or why the Badlands is there to begin with. You've also heard the same tales that the Badlands was created by magic in some way. And with this story that you remember in this moment, as well as the books, maybe the city is buried.
The biggest mold earth ever.
The biggest what?
So whatever you wish to share of those recollections and discoveries, you can.
I actually do remember this one story that my grandfather used to tell me. And it seemed to have come up in those books that we found back at the library of the Badlands used to be this prospering technological town. Nobody's quite sure what happened to it or what event caused it to be the Badlands that it is today, but it's a bit of a shame that it's just gone. Hopefully, if we dig into this a bit more, we can find out what happened, as well as what happened to the constructs.
I guess that kind of lines up with what I heard from goblins and such about it being caused by magic. Hopefully it'll return back to a beautiful green place like this.
Hopefully.
I know your intelligence isn't good, Chuck.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have you roll an intelligence check whenever he mentions that the entire Badlands used to be a town.
Okay. 9.
You don't catch on it this time. All right.
This concerns me.
You can. Either one of you can roll a d6.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d8.
Okay, you do the D8 this time.
Okay. You guys dodged every single possible combat encounter inside the tree.
Long rest.
We are just good like that.
All that you see is a small flutter of butterflies fly past the door and then off into the rising sun at this point. You lose sight of them in the actual light of the sun.
I think it's about time we wake everybody, don't you think?
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, that reminds me. When we get to civilization, please remind me to buy cigarettes.
You smoke?
No.
I'm not gonna ask.
Don't ask questions.
I find that knowing less is better with you.
Wake everybody up. Astrid.
Hey.
During this last watch.
Scary.
You seemingly wake up. Everyone is asleep around you, including Chuck and Cyrus.
Can you give me just a second? I need to turn you up just a tiny bit.
Okay.
Say
Tell me
something?
when you're ready. Yep.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Everyone, it seems to be asleep around you. And you hear outside the door some slow footsteps. and then seemingly a knock on the side of the tree. What do you wish to do?
Ashton is gonna get up slowly, kinda look around, make sure everybody's okay, and then walk to where the noise was coming from.
As you begin to walk towards the door, you actually see on the right hand, coming from, it'd be your left hand side, you actually see the small swaying of a black tail. And the bottom part of a purplish and black robe.
It's who I think it is, right?
Yep.
What do you want?
Let me see if I believe I have a picture for him in here. I do not. That is unfortunate. The character that when she steps out into the pathway looks very similar to, if you have watched The Walking Dead, looks very similar to Ezekiel.
Oh, okay.
The black man, dreadlocks, except for instead of a tiger with him, he has a panther that is as black as the night itself. He's wearing long, flowing purple and black robes. Has a quarterstaff that appears at the top. It kind of curves into a snake's head, a cobra to be exact. And he is looking at the halfling as she steps out from the tree. Hello, darling.
What do
You
want?
remember how I said I would come back and ask for a favor?
I do.
And he kind of looks at his nails, seemingly like the cocky way when somebody looks at their nails, like, I have a thing over you. This isn't necessarily the favor, but time is of the essence. And who knows, maybe I can work out and see if this will pay off your debt. We need you to steal the bottle that you saw the druid have. And before you freak out and think, oh, it's got corruption in it, and like, why would I take that? Someone else intends to take it and use it for purposes against our master's wishes.
So, you want to use it against someone over you?
Not against my master. My master doesn't want it used against him. And so he wants you to steal it. Well, you and the bard, but the bard seems odd. Not present 90% of the time.
Ew.
Not the call out.
Anytime I've tried to approach him in his dreams, he just seems to kind of run, like he doesn't want to. I don't know, it doesn't seem like he wants to deal with this. You, on the other hand, seem to be upstanding and a woman of your word.
And what would your master be using it for?
I don't believe he has a purpose for it. He just wants it not to be used against him.
So, it would be a
All you have to do is take it and then hide it. You don't have to hold on to it. You just take it, hide it from them,
hide it from anyone. The only person that will know where it is you.
And this will pay off my debt.
I can see what I can do. I would assume yes, because, taking something from a powerful druid such as him is not an easy task. I would say yes. It's not up to me. I'm just the messenger.
You were the one I made the deal with.
Yes, but I was also just the messenger for the deal. And he kind of lets out a toothy grin when he says it.
Asher's gonna roll her eyes. Fine.
As soon as you say fine, you are immediately shaken awake by not vigorously shaken, like Chuck and Cyrus go around waking everybody up. Chuck being the more aggressive of the two, we'll say Cyrus is the one that wakes you up, and he just kind of gently nudges you. And
what if I wanted to be Chuck? I'm kidding.
How badly do you want a brain injury?
Sorry,
If
what?
it's Chuck, you wake up to Chuck shaking you very rapidly, going, "Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare."
I was gonna say she tried to hit him, but nah.
Okay. At which point you all have woken up, whether peacefully, unpeacefully, depending on which of the dynamic duo decided to wake you. What do you wish to do?
So as a fun fact, whoever wakes up Citrine is going to get growled at. And not like a normal person growl, it's gonna be kind of like animalistic. Just like a grumpy dog. So whoever chooses that, whoever gets to deal with that.
Well, Hardy, good morning to you too then.
Oh, sorry. Long night. Long night.
Well, we're no rush, I don't believe, so take your time getting up.
Thank you. She just kind of grumbles to herself in Infernal.
Alright. What do you guys wish to do now that everybody is awake? Do you wish to continue on? Or talk to somebody?
Does anybody know how to cook?
Oh, you said breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah.
Sounds amazing right now.
Yes, it does.
It really does.
I'm hungry in real life.
I'll let you guys momentarily discuss what you guys wish to cook for breakfast and what everybody's rations consist of. So you guys can briefly do that while I go use the restroom because I forgot to before the session started.
Sure.
So bacon and eggs.
Do we have bacon? I could kill for some bacon right now.
Can we find a pig out here?
It'd be probably a wild pig, and those are very, very mean, and they don't taste that good.
But bacon's bacon.
I mean, honestly, just some kind of meat to go with the breakfast would be absolutely phenomenal.
Chuck, you don't be wrestle a boar, right? Chuck died at some point.
Chuck?
Chuck?
Chuck, did you rip out your own larynx by accident?
No, I muted myself because Astrid was having a whole thing, and I didn't want me drinking water to be in the background.
He did rip out his larynx by accident.
That is actually really nice, though.
I gotta talk to Chuck for once, and he just blatantly ignores me. I see.
I'm sorry. You weren't soft tacos for dinner enough. I'm so sorry.
It's breakfast.
You
Chuck,
didn't
what the
shoot
fuck
you
does
on
that
the
even
fucking
mean?
meat folk.
Okay, so what did you guys choose to make?
We're gonna wrestle a boar.
Yep.
Oh, you're going out hunting. You're not even using the rations that you have. Okay.
No, we want bacon and eggs.
somebody in the group would have had like bacon as a ration.
Yes, I will do it. I can't let them do this.
It's a boar for this.
Wait, really quickly. I want to go around and just round robin. Like, what is everybody's rations? Because I feel like Chuck opens his and it's just like, oh, cool, orc meat, hell yeah.
It's leftover orc, leftover kobold. That's not Tuck.
Not Tuck.
That's an important clarification.
Leftover orcs, some magic mushrooms that he found out in like the wilderness somehow.
That to anybody else they would be poisonous, but you have grown up with them, so they're not.
Hey guys, don't eat these.
The important thing now is, does anybody know how to cook?
I can fuck around and find out.
Actually, let's find out. I've never actually had somebody roll to cook in D&D, so I don't even know really what stat I would use. Maybe survival.
Yeah, I've typically seen it done as survival. I've always done it as survival when I DM.
Okay, does somebody actually have like cook's utensils?
Really quickly, can I make a counter argument?
Uh-huh.
Intimidation because you're grilling them.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Oh my god.
I hate it.
I love that my roll 20 decided to break. There we go. Hold on. There we
Speaking
go.
of roll 20s breaking, I don't see Turbo in roll 20. Are you chilling? Can you see the map that we see?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can move my character and everything.
Okay, it's just not showing you at the bottom for me. All right.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're good. So whoever wishes to attempt to cook, roll me a survival check.
Let's go.
If somebody wishes to assist, they can roll with advantage.
Chuck should not be the one cooking.
I want
Oh,
to.
where is it?
I'll try. Hey.
Okay. So you guys said you wanted bacon and eggs. Usually whenever I think bacon and eggs, I also think like possibly biscuits and gravy or something to that nature along the side of them.
Mm-hmm. Toasted
So
because you're Southern.
yeah, because we're Southern. So with that said, we'll say Astrid, you actually are the one that manages to. No, actually, Chuck, you actually are the one that cooks the bacon and eggs.
Yes.
Because you have experience in cooking all different kinds of meat, whether it be humanoid or not, and thus understand when to stop cooking the bacon. Astrid,
Nobody asked
with your
Chuck where
survival
he got
check
these
and your
skills.
character. Good.
Give me 2 seconds to step away. I'll be right back.
Okay. Astrid, with your character being from Nebnasir, even though it is a desert town, it does have like southern cuisine, so you decide to make gravy.
Should have a Southern accent? Do I pull out the Southern accent?
No. I mean, you can if you want. That's fine. Regardless,
I love the little
with
do it.
the gravy. Gravy alone doesn't necessarily just go on bacon and eggs unless you're that kind of person. So Cypress, trying to help you, attempts to help you make the biscuits, and they come out a little harder than you'd like. The gravy softens them up, though.
The gravy
So
makes
you guys
up
managed
for it.
to have, yeah, the gravy makes up for it. You guys managed to make a decent breakfast.
Nice.
And
Without having to hunt
You guys-
for it, I assume.
yeah, without having to hunt for it.
So much
And-
for wrestling a boar.
No. What do you guys wish to do?
We want to wrestle the boar.
Wrestle a board.
Wrestle
Yeah.
a board.
Wrestle a board.
No.
Off the rails already. All right.
We wouldn't even have any way of preserving the meat, I don't think.
No.
We're just. I'm just memeing.
Let me
Trade off.
boar
Trade off.
5e.
We hunt a boar for dinner instead.
Yes.
Soft taco.
Soft tacos.
More tacos. More tacos.
I can live with that.
Okay.
Having pork
Let me
tacos related
look
then.
here. Okay. So you guys begin walking along the path in the general direction of the tree that you guys are going for, but keeping an eye out for boars specifically. And
I feel like this is like a Zarius and Fuckle Chuck like exclusive thing. Where it's just like, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Do you see one? You haven't spotted one yet? Okay.
In the distance, at the end of the path,
There's a boar.
you do see a small boar.
Oh!
Let's fucking go.
Leave them to it. Let them get it out of their system.
Fuckle Chuck is gonna turn to Zarius, and he's gonna put his palm upward, and he's gonna put like his fist in the palm, and he's just like, rock paper scissors, let's go.
Wait, better idea.
Hmm.
Cannonball.
Wait, I saw a big boar for a second. There was a little boar, but I saw the big boar for a second. Okay. Here's what Zarya's gonna do. Zarya is gonna also imitate his hand in his palm, and then dash at the boar.
No.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative?
Yep, both of you roll
All of us?
initiative.
No.
No,
Okay,
it's just
thank
the
God.
that's hunting the boar.
Fuck.
Even though you got the head start, you immediately trip over a root and Chuck takes off sprinting past you. That extra 30 feet of movement that lets him run up and punch the shit out of something seems to be paying off.
There was a root there.
At which
think
point,
he noticed.
like as you fall on your face, you immediately look up and you see Chuck immediately, like 30 feet ahead of you, just rocket towards the boar and uppercut it into the air. Go ahead and roll damage, Chuck.
Yes. I think it's fucking dead.
The boar, it's not actually. The boar flies up into the air and then lands on its side and does the
Beta, dip his elbow.
immediately starts to like try to get up and run off, but its leg is definitely broken. At which point, you definitely hear a louder beast come through.
Oh,
At
fuck.
which point, a giant boar comes out and charges at Chuck.
Go time, motherfucker. Let's go.
Sorry, it's people's elbow.
Oh wait, that doesn't hit.
I rolled that one.
You rolled that one. It
Was it
charges
boars?
at you.
Boars have tusks, right?
Yep.
Or wait, it literally says that.
It charges at you, and it seems that it didn't fully see you because it's coming out of the brush. It just heard its child whining and proceeded to charge. You hear it coming. You manage to jump out of the way of it. What do you wish to do?
Oh god.
Actually, it would be Zarius' turn at this point.
I'm gonna charge the boar. I want the bigger one, more meat.
Alright, are we just gonna let them handle this on their own?
That's a good question. Should I roll to hit the boar? God, that
Do it.
Let Turbo read that response real quick to see what he does. It is completely up to you what you do here, Turbo.
Is he? I think he's still like stepped away, isn't he?
No, he messaged me.
Oh shit.
No, I'm
okay.
here. I'm. Go ahead and let them do their thing.
Let them do their thing. Okay. You can you can help them if you wish. Like you.
No,
like,
okay.
It's the choice of
going
helping
on?
them
What
or
did I
hindering
miss?
them.
What did I miss?
So, Chuck shot like a rocket at the baby.
Okay, I heard that part. What led up to that point?
Him and Zarius both rolled initiative. They both acted like they was gonna rock paper scissors, and then Zarius tried to immediately sprint instead and rolled a nat 1 on the initiative. And so he tripped over a root, shot like a rocket at the boar, uppercutted it, knocked it 5 feet up into the air, and then it slammed back down on its side, like doing the squeals. And then Mama Boar came charging out of the trees.
So they're hunting right now.
Yes.
They were. You guys are nearby.
Okay, then if they're hunting, then there's a reason they're doing it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not
So
just
I'll
killing
let
it
them
to
do
kill
their
it. They're
thing.
actually trying to get food for later.
I'm not gonna participate in it, but I know, like you said, it's a neat thing, I guess.
Okay, gotcha. he messaged me asking like, would Cypress be okay with this? And I'm like, if like, yeah, he understands that like life is precious and stuff, but like people gotta eat. So
that's why I didn't know if they were just going out to just beat the shit out of this thing, or if they were going hunting.
People gotta eat. Or
Okay,
gotta get
so
suplexed.
yeah.
All right,
suplex it.
Zarius, what do you wish to do? It is your turn. You're within distance to get to the boar now.
Is it at least 10 feet away though?
At least 10 feet? Yes.
Yes. Cool. I'm gonna dash and then use my bonus action to swing. I want to do more damage.
That's why I said it was within range. It's like 60 feet ahead of you, so you're able to do
cool.
that.
Yeah.
So which one do you hit?
Oh, big one.
The big one? Alright.
5 slashing, and with the charger swing, that'll do an extra 5 for 10 total.
Alright. So... Wait, 10 total? Or 12 total?
10. I'm not raging for this.
Oh, okay. So
I just forgot to click that out before I rolled.
Gotcha. Okay. At which point...
Oh shit, mine's on.
It is the small boar's turn. It attempts to run away from you, Chuck. Not wanting to catch more of them hands. What do you do?
Let the small one go. There's more meat in front of us.
People's elbow.
But it's hurt. Don't do that.
It's definitely like its back leg is broken. It's not gonna survive longer than the day.
Never mind. That's seconds.
Yeah, probably just like get it out of the way first. So just like punch it real quick.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right.
It is pummeled. It is destroyed. It had 11 health.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It had 11 health total. You hit it for 9 with the initial one, 10 with this one. It had 2 hit points left when you smacked it just then.
Goodbye.
Alright. Chuck is then going to like reshift his focus and just shoulder check the big one.
Okay. Roll to hit. 8 damage. Alright. The big boar is definitely a lot more sturdy than her kid, but she's already looking kind of rough. At which
I got a
point,
question real quick.
Go ahead.
How close is the boar to the mom at this point?
It was like right beside her. It started to run, but then Chuck like punted it.
Okay.
Punted it. Fuck.
You said he
All I can think
punted
is
it?
is that fucking squirrel scene from Baldur's
Wouldn't that
Gate now.
knock it to a different area?
It's like 5 feet behind the large boar. The large boar is big,
Okay.
like big.
Okay.
Some would say large.
The words.
The tusk attack is against Zarius.
That hits.
That hits.
It's done.
You take 9 slashing damage. It didn't move in a straight line 20 feet towards you, so that is it. It goes back to, I believe, Chuck. No, it goes back to Zarius.
Fuck it, we're still trying to beat his ass. I'll go back and forth with the motherfucker. Bro, my damage is just not there.
It's not.
You saw.
You do manage to hit it.
I'm gonna get, I'm gonna look at Chuck. I need a running start. I'm gonna run 20 feet behind Chuck.
Okay. It tries to make the opportunity attack.
I have mobile.
Oh, it can't. Yeah, you're right. You lucky bastard.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna flip
Alright.
it off right away. Go fuck yourself.
So you run behind him. Is that the end of your turn?
I will end my turn there for now.
Okay, Chuck, it is your turn.
Punchy.
Punchy. First one hits.
Okay. He can only do the first one.
Not if you consider an ally an enemy momentarily.
That is fair.
Remember, Zarius is your competitor at the moment.
I'm joking. Alright, at which point it's the boar turn again. It's gonna, since it can't get to, actually no, it can get to Zarius. It's gonna attempt to charge at Zarius.
Get dunked on Zarius.
Opportunity. And that fucking whiffs. I'm gonna catch the boar by the tusk.
All right. That's the end of the dwarf's turn. It has sprinted past. It sprinted, like, not necessarily past. It's still within range of you, Chuck, by charging at the thing. So, unfortunately, you wouldn't get an opportunity attack, because he said he went, like, 20 feet behind you. It would have charged, like, here.
Damn.
I'm going to remind this fucking thing that I needed a running start. I am going to back up 20 feet again.
Uh-huh.
Actually, we'll dash first, then back up 20 feet. I can take opportunity because Yeah. Wait, don't I need? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna sprint back at it. I'll use my bonus action to swing.
All right, you sprint back at it. Go ahead.
Roll.
How do you want to do this? You rolled the exact HP it had left.
Because that's 14 after the bonus. I'm gonna cleave it in its fucking skull.
You're also technically flanking with Chuck. That's the only reason it hits.
Go fuck yourself, boar. Running start! I'm just gonna jump it into the fucking skull. Between the eyes.
Alright. So you watch as they uppercutted and then punted a small boar. Mama boar got pissy, and they said, fuck you, and proceeded to beat the shit out of her, too. I'm glad you guys got that out of your system. You guys now gain 10 rations easily that you can either split amongst the group or whatever. I would assume you guys don't have, like, proficiency in carving up the meat, so you guys could technically get more if you did, but with the damage that was already done to the animals by the punting and the stabbing, there's not a whole lot to salvage.
Was it there's 6 of us?
Yep, there's 6 of you. It's hard to split it.
Yeah.
2 people are gonna end up with.
You guys easily have 2 days worth of rations, except for 2 people won't have to eat. One of the people don't have to eat already. So you guys do have 2 whole days worth of rations off of that.
Nice.
Alright, so now that you guys have hunted your freaking boar, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna mid-5 Chuck.
Mid-5?
What's up? Oh.
You can't reach up on my arm that high.
You're short.
He's just gonna, like, return it, because to him it's a high five.
I feel like I'm congratulating a child.
Alright.
You did it, kid. Hooray!
Hooray!
So, do you guys continue on your journey towards the tree?
Yes, but we've acquired more food.
Alright.
Thank you for letting us do that.
You're welcome, you bastards. I had to find fucking stat blocks.
Oh my god.
Can I just say that, like, Citrine would be watching that, and, like, she has this huge blush, and she's just, like, staring.
Just you guys beating the shit out of some boars.
It's just 2 dudes being dudes.
Oh god, it's worse because we're 2 shirtless dudes being dudes.
Yeah!
Roll perception.
Yeah! Alright.
And then she's, like, quickly hides in her hood when they come back. She's like, oh, fuck no.
Alright. So, we proceed down the path. Somebody roll a survival check to see how quickly you guys get to the place that you're going.
Let's go.
No, okay.
And while you guys are walking, you guys can talk to each other. Like this, you guys can say, "Hey, I want to say something to this person." Like, we can deviate.
Can I roll to see if I notice the blush?
Sure.
Yes, can I roll stealth to hide?
Sure.
Roll deception.
Actually, so
roll
I have a
deception?
question. I have a question for you, Citrine. Do your tails give you away here?
Yes.
Alright, at which point you must roll stealth with disadvantage.
Okay, so am I rolling perception?
You're
How do I do
rolling
that with
perception.
it?
So at the top of your sheet, there is the
Here we go.
advantage
Here we go. I
buttons.
found it. I found it.
Okay. You can just click advantage and leave it on, and then we can just take the lower number.
I don't notice. I don't notice.
Christ!
Fucking Christ.
You don't notice.
I swear I clicked the disadvantage button.
Yeah,
You
no,
did,
we can see
'cause
that.
It rolled twice. We can see it. All right.
Y'all
So
shit.
yeah, nobody notices that you were like swooning over these two.
I just wanted to tease her about it, damn it.
Fine. Can I just say like
One of the tails smack Astrid in the face.
Yes, let's do that. No damage, no damage. I don't mean to do it.
You take one piercing. No, I'm kidding.
Your claws are that sharp, damn.
Take 1d1 emotional damage.
Astrid's just gonna kind of like come up and like boop her on like the wrist or something. Whatever she can fucking reach, she's short. And be like, hey.
You feel a slight tap on your left buttock.
Okay.
This party is developing nicely.
Yes. And like Citron just like jumps like this. She's all tense. She's like
Oh, can I help you?
Her face is most certainly still whatever color it would be for a purple tiefling.
it'd be like a shade of pinkish purple because she's like very
Okay.
evil.
Sorry, let me catch my breath. Fuck.
Cypress, roll the survival check.
Hold on.
Okay.
Lovely time for
that's
someone to
fine.
knock on the door. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Did you guys get your boar hunting need out of your system?
Yeah,
Yes.
we got to do what we wanted to do.
Manly things. for
What
men in
what
the
that
woods.
was is like the train was going straight down the tracks and like it had another track off to the side, another track off to the side that was already laid out. But then you see a drow and a goblin laying out other tracks connecting to the other one,
Okay,
and then
I
putting the lever,
apologize.
and one of them yanking it as hard as they can to the point where the lever breaks.
Multi-track drifting.
Drift? What do you mean drift?
Oh my god. I'm back
Anyway.
now.
All right. So what teasing do you wish to do, as you have poked her left buttock and got her attention?
Someone's blushing. Someone's blushing. Just like a little fucking kid.
Okay, and then Citrine like bent down. She's like, "You see that display of manliness in where I come from? When a warrior does that, it's very intriguing." And she like does this little shiver. She just like stands back up.
All right.
Ashley's just gonna start giggling like crazy.
At which point, you guys slowly realize, like in this moment, as those two are walking back, that Cypress is actually walking in the direction of the tree ahead of you guys. he didn't seem to be. It was ready to go.
Oh shit.
He's over it.
He was the only one that well, I guess no, he was the only one that rolled the survival check. I think actually.
No, I
No,
rolled a survival check.
I think everybody.
Oh.
Well, except for me.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see
Yeah.
it. Sorry, I couldn't see it.
I got distracted by the butt boop.
But boop.
So Chuck and Cypress actually walk ahead. The drow seems to be coming back to like get you guys, but then those two just walk on.
Everyone back to shit. We're going.
All right. At which point, through the rest of the day, nothing terrible or off from what you would normally see traveling through a forest happens until you come into a small clearing with a pond in the center, with a tree growing out of the pond. Citrine, you recognize this area to be where you are heading.
Oh, we made it.
I'm assuming we're like in this direction.
Yep. That's exactly where you are. There seems to be remnants of like a stone path underneath your feet that seems to actually follow back in the direction that you came from. It seems that as you guys walk a little closer to the tree, that the path like has some stone actually being revealed. Gotta make your tokens normal.
Fucking Cypress is small again.
Hers is fine because she's tiny anyways.
I'm small.
Mole.
Fuckle check just comes on like onto the screen the size of the tree.
Gross.
Size of the tree, you say?
Big brain.
What if
goblin
Chuck is the tree?
Oh, okay.
I don't like hearing that noise and just seeing Chuck suddenly appear.
He is the tree.
Hi, I'm the final boss for this area.
No, but we
All
just
right.
bonded over the board.
At which point, you guys see the actual. You guys need to stop.
Sorry.
You guys have made it to the tree. This warrants a music change. There we go. All right. Now that you guys have reached the tree, what do you wish to do? You see the exact description that was given before. The side of the tree here on my ping, it seems as though like portions of the tree have formed the shape of a woman, and two of the branches has come out with her hands kind of cupped somewhat below her face, level with her chest, and water seems to be coming out from her hands. The water around the base of the tree, that's not shade. That's actually the water being turned black.
Can I do a perception for Druid writings or language about?
Yes, I played the wrong music. Go ahead, make a perception check.
There was mention of a tablet that like explained how to clear the shit.
Yep.
Are we able to like start looking for that?
Who wishes to actually step down? You said you made a perception check for druidic stuff?
Druid. Yeah.
With that roll, from where you're standing, the ledge, you actually see at the base of the woman there is a stone tablet that seems to have a portion of it, at least, written in druidic. The rest of it seems to be like either languages you don't understand or something to that nature. Do all of you wish to approach and try to like read the tablet?
I think Chuck's gonna keep his distance on this one because it's something that's out of his like field of expertise.
Darius is probably just gonna hang
I'll
up
put
here.
you at the
Him
base
and
of the
water
stairs.
don't get along.
I'll get in the
That's
water
fine.
at least.
You get in the water? Alright.
How deep is the water, by the way?
It's like no deeper than like 2 or 3 feet.
So
the deepest
Astrid would
portion of
drown.
it is 3 feet. The deepest portion of it is 3 feet, but a majority of it you can safely walk through.
I'm gonna stay there because I'm short.
It is considered difficult terrain for anyone that walks through it, and even though you are that small, Astrid, the portions walking up to the tree, you can actually walk up to the tablet and read it without falling in the water.
Oh, okay.
So she's just gonna sit on that rock.
There seems to be, like, from this staircase... Okay, you're gonna sit on that rock?
Yeah.
From this staircase, there seems to be a small path that seems to just be barely below the surface that walks through up to the tree where Cypress has walked.
I kind of want to like try to stand there, kind of.
So, Cypress, now that you have approached the tree, at the base of it, you do see the tablet. You do see Druidic at the top of it, and in Druidic it says this. I'm gonna send to each of you a thing eventually, but this is what it says for you, Cypress. The rest of it you can't understand.
I'm gonna say this phrase out loud in Druidic.
Say it out loud in Druidic?
Yes. Like
Like,
read it out loud as.
Okay. Are you saying it's in hopes that something happens?
Yes.
Okay. So whenever you say that out loud in Druidic, each of you see in front of Cypress 3 pillars raise up out of the water. All 3 of them have a small clay vessel on top of them, each of them marked with something different. The first one has 3 lines side by side, similar to like Roman numeral 3. The second one has just a V. And the third one has a V and then 3 eyes. So you see, like, I'll put it in the chat. You see
358.
That, and then that.
Okay.
But the rest of it, you cannot read, Cypress.
Okay.
God. I'm gonna call it to Cypress. What'd you find out so far?
Hold on, give me just a second.
Go ahead, Cypress. You can respond to him, even though Blue said hold on a second, just because she's stepping away.
I'm gonna say it says, "My sacred spring is a gift unto you, my faithful. Should evil ever profane it, a gift unto you, the method to restore it."
Whenever he says it out loud in common, Zarius.
I'm back. Sorry.
The words that he reads, or seems to be saying, you can't read what it says, but you can see that they're glowing behind them. And you see this too, Cypress. Everybody sees that as he says the words on the tablet, part of it begins to glow.
Lemon Slammer.
Like an unfinished chant. Find the rest. 358. What is the significance of those numbers?
But there is more text below what he has read. There's other parts that have not glowed yet, and he does not seem to be able to read them.
Can I walk up and see what I could read?
Yeah. As you walk up and you begin to read the tablet, you see this.
I think I'll join them as well.
Alright, that's what you see, Blue.
Where'd you send it?
This is what you see. I sent it to you in Discord.
Okay.
This is what you see, Beta.
So Citrine's gonna come up and she's gonna like be behind Astrid and like have her hands on her shoulders, be like peeking over her head.
Okay, are you also reading the tablet?
Yeah, she's just like, can I see something?
Okay. Where's Foxy? Here you are.
Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Use
This is what you see.
Is mine like directly under what?
You can't tell. It's hard to tell. You guys get to read this out loud and put it in the correct order. It seems that the words actually shift on the thing, but whenever Cypress read his part, it actually seemed to glow at first. Like it seemed to glow and it moved to the top while all the other ones begin to move around.
Okay.
Astrid's gonna go ahead and read her part. Just in common. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, that's fine. You can read it.
Recall the fable of the 8 archdruids. 8 mighty druids resided within the forest, within 3 houses.
As she reads, some of the runes begin to fall into place, and the runes that actually fall into place and everything, whenever they say them out loud in common, or it seems if they say them in the correct order, everybody then can read them, but it's in their own native language. So, whenever you're reading it, Blue, it's in Halfling. Whenever you're reading it, Cypress, it's in Druidic. Whenever you're reading it, Citrine, it's in Infernal. Well, technically it's not, but we'll get to that another time.
We'll go there.
It's actually in this. I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
For Beta or Zarius, it is in Elvish.
Well, it's my turn then. 5 were women, 3 were men, and together they made 8. In the end, all 8 found love in pairs.
Yep. The runes glow. The runes that he says glow seemingly correct.
So Citrine's gonna tilt her head and, like, very confused on her face. 4 of the druids settled within one house, 4 settled within another, and the 3rd house was left empty and reclaimed by the forest.
The runes glow and fall into place as well. There still seem to be some runes that's not glowing yet.
Ashford's gonna kind of wave Cyrus and Fucklechuck over.
I guess he's gonna make his way down.
Same.
Okay. So you guys both walk up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Cyrus, the water doesn't actually bother you. It actually feels like normally whenever you came in touch with water before, it seemed to kind of sizzle at your feet and bother you, and it didn't feel comfortable. This one does feel soothing until you get to the black portion, and then it makes you feel uneasy.
Weird.
When you read it, Delta, this is what you see. And then Cyrus, you see this.
Should I read this part out loud as well?
You can, if you wish.
Alright.
At my feet rest 3 blessed vessels. Fill them with the profaned water.
And then mine says, "In the manner of the 8 druids, and speak my name with hope in your heart."
At which point, Turbo, whenever he says, "Speak my name with hope in your heart," you hear in your head a whisper.
Hang on a second. Let me message you something real quick.
You hear that as a whisper in your head.
I was gonna say, can I just like I just instinctively know without actually knowing?
Yep, that's what's
So
happening.
I'm gonna
right
say it in like a, I guess like a dazed tone in my voice, just like Yggdrasil.
For anyone who wants to, whenever he says Yggdrasil, you can roll a religion check or a history check. Okay. All right.
That 0 though.
Zarius, this is unfamiliar to you because of being in the underground. Citrine, this is unfamiliar to you due to your history. I won't go into detail. Chuck, this is fairly familiar to you. Cypress, you already know this.
Yeah.
This is something that Vel'Koz has taught you before. The tree here is not Yggdrasil itself, but rather a seed. A seed that seems to have been planted here a long time ago. You don't know if it's directly tied to the world tree, which is exactly like it's exactly like Norse mythology. Yggdrasil is the world tree. It connects all the realms, so on. But Astrid's everybody knowing Cypress before the fight pit or after the fight pit and before they met Citrine, he had the ironwood armor. Now that he's met Citrine, so you don't know this, Citrine, but the wood of the tree looks exactly like the wood that his body was made of before.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, the vessels begin to rumble a little bit. Not in a sense that like something's about to happen, but it seemed well, actually, yeah, in the sense that something's about to happen, and it's urging you to help. And Cyrus, you hear, or Cypress, you hear that in Druidic in your head. Help.
I'm gonna try to talk to whatever spoke its name into my head and ask, like, what do you need us to do?
So for the full, I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste the full riddle as you guys see it on the tablet.
I'll just say both.
And I will go ahead and clarify, you don't know how long you have to do this, but to pick up one of these vessels takes an action. To fill it up with water takes an action. To pour water from one vessel into another also takes an action. And to empty it takes an action.
Hmm.
All 3 vessels are currently empty.
So, Citrine is going to turn to everybody. She's like, they said to do as the Druids, right? I love puzzles. She's like, gets really excited. She's like, I love puzzles. So, she's going to like start reaching for the one that has 8 on it.
Okay. So you can grab it. It's a free action to grab the vessel. It's just it takes an action to fill it up, pour it out, or empty it into another one. So now that you've picked it up, what do you wish to do?
She's gonna fill it with water, like the black water.
Okay.
And she's going to recite what it says.
Yep.
It's like the 8. And she like kind of holds it up. She's like 8 are druids, and then she's going to point to. Hold on. Let me reread.
And for the sake of ease, so you guys can see how much water is in each vessel, I'm going to be placing.
That's what you were meaning. Okay.
Yes, this is what I was telling you guys about earlier. Currently, the one vessel has 8. Actually, can I make it? I can draw on here. Actually, let me do that. So we have 8. Nope, that does not do what I wanted it to. Clear drawing in text. Firm clear. Alright, you have 8 in one of them. The other 2 have 0.
But it's... okay. They settled 4 in one house, 4 in the other. So what if we divide that up between the second and third vessel? 5 and 8.
Yeah, but before that, and she's like kind of points with her one of her tails. Like, look, 5 were women, 3 were men. So we have to find a way to split that.
Or... oh wait, that's not focal chocolate. That's delta.
Or we fill 5, 3, and then pour it into number 8.
For 5.
In the time that you guys are trying to figure this out, you actually see that some of the blackness from the water seems to actually be seeping up into the tree.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
It seems that you guys are timed.
I think we go with Chuck's theory.
Right. Citrine's gonna go along with it.
Okay.
I'm concerned if
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that if you guys filled up 3 and 5 and then poured it into number 8, it would end up with the same result that you have now. I'll go ahead and give you guys that.
Okay, so let's do transitions then. Okay, in that case, let's try splitting 4 and 4 between the 5 and 8.
Chuck and Delta are both really bad at word problems.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and tell you that you're on the right track. You want to split it 4 and 4 between the 5 and the 8.
Okay, so I think I'll take Zarius will take number 8 and pour half of it into 5.
You cannot pour half. You can only pour until the vessel's full because there's no way to know what half of your vessel is. There's no measurements on the vessel.
Okay.
So if you pour 8 into 5, you'll have 3 left in number 8.
It's a fucking math problem.
I know how to do it.
You know how to do it?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
What we have to do is take the 5, pour it into the 3, you're left with 2 in the 5, pour that 2 into the 8, do it again. Then you've got 4 into the 8. And then
See, this is bullying. I'm terrible at math.
you do it again, you got... No, hang on a minute. Yeah.
The time doesn't seem to progress. I'll go ahead and say, you guys... The time doesn't seem to progress until you guys take an action to move water from one vessel to another.
So... Hang on a minute.
I think I know how to do it.
Pour it into.
Okay.
What is it? Fill it with 5.
You
pour it into
pour water from the 8 into the 5, which would leave 3 in the 8. And then you would take the 5 and pour it into the 3. Hold on. Damn it! I have to do math. Why?
I think Cypress had the right call. If we fill 5.
Wait a minute. I got. So what I said earlier, you take the 5, pour it into the 3, and you got 2 left over in the 5. Pour that in the 8 twice, you got 4 there. Pour that into the 5, you got 4 gallon or 4 into the 5. You fill up the 8, pour it into the 3, you got 4 and 5 because it doesn't talk about no, it's 3 and 5, isn't it?
It wants us to fill them in the manner of the 8 druids who split 4 and 4 amongst 2 houses.
Right.
Of which the third is left empty.
Yeah.
So I think we need to have the first one be empty, 4, and then 4.
Yeah.
And I think what you were saying initially is going to work out. We fill 5, dump it into 3, and we pour the leftover 2 into 8. Repeat that process until to get number 8 at 4, and then repeat the wait. Well, is that?
Yeah, that's the thing. We can't.
You guys are actually fairly close on the initial pour. So I'm gonna go ahead and say take at least one action now because you guys have spent a little bit of time trying to figure it out. So what do you want to pour the 8 into?
The 5.
The 5.
The 5.
The 5.
Everybody confirm?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you end up with 3, 5, and 0.
And then from there, I think we need to pour the 5 into the 3.
Yeah, pour.
So that way we are left with 2 in the 5.
So how do we get the other 2 though?
I'm gonna just type it in the chat actually for each one. So, and clear the drawing. So clear the drawing. The left one is going to be the vessel with a 3. The middle one is your middle vessel with the 5 on it. The third one is your last vessel with the 8. That's where you guys are at currently.
Yeah, I think we need to pour the 5 into the 3. So now we will have 2 in the one with 5 on
know
it.
What about this? What about the empty one? What about the empty one?
It will have 3 in it.
So you're wanting to pour the 5 into the 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Is everybody okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you end up with.
And then we would empty the
I thought we had 4 in
3.
the 8.
Nope. You end up with 3 in the 8 because you poured 5 from the 8 into the 5 jug.
And then we would put
8 minus 5 is 3.
Well, I thought we'd say we were going to fill the 5, put it in the 3, and have 2 left over, pour that into the 8. And do that twice.
You haven't
That
done
gives
that.
us 4 in the 8.
You haven't done that. Like, you guys had... So you started off with this. This is like when you guys first walked up. That's what it was.
Right.
Your first action did this. Your second action did this.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's my bad then.
Then Astra did this.
Okay.
And then I think... Hold on. I think we pour the 3 into the other 3. So it's 6.
I don't think that's gonna work because I think 3 is all it can hold.
No, she's wanting to pour the 3 from the small jug into the 3 from the big jug.
No, you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
So, for sure want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is what you end up with?
Okay.
And then the 6 into the 2? Or the 6 into the...
2 into the
5?
0.
Okay.
2 into the 0? Okay.
And then 6 into the 0, which would have 5 and then 1.
So it'd be 2, 5, 1.
I think I'm doing this right.
I have no idea.
I'll go ahead and tell you, you're right so far.
Okay.
I have so much faith in you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we're at 251?
Yep.
Oh.
This is from Astrid.
Oh,
Going in.
yeah, pour middle into left, pour all of left into the right.
Okay, so you end up with 3, 4, 1 when you pour the middle into the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then you end up with that when you pour it all into the right. At which point, the vessels shine with an emerald hue. They all begin to glow, and it's almost blinding. And you watch as the blackness that was seeping up into the tree does seep into it faster, but the tree itself, the blackness from it seems to seep down into the roots instead of up into the tree. Looking up at the woman that's coming out of the tree, you realize that the water that was flowing out was coming from her eyes. Shoutouts to Turbo for asking me if that's what was happening beforehand. Because he knew what the tree looked like and asked me if she was crying into her hands, and she was. Now that you guys are up close, you guys can actually see that was what was happening, and the water from her eyes begins to stop.
Nice.
And without the water flowing from her face, you can actually see that there is a smile that slowly spreads in the bark of the tree. And the branches that were her hands begin to drop and form back into the side, and she looks up towards the sky.
That's a little creepy, but I think we did good. not the only one that got like a weeping angel vibe, am I?
Yeah.
No, you're like the only one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Cypress,
Okay, who blinked?
Yes.
you feel that the corruption isn't gone. You can feel this.
Yeah.
There's something's not right yet.
Say
This
her
is not
name.
gone. The corruption is not gone.
Ashford says while you're saying that, say her name.
Speak
So-
my name with hope in your heart.
Yggdrasil.
At which point the eyes of the woman glow very briefly, the same emerald hue as the clay that was there. Any blackness that was in the water is gone, and the woman itself recedes into the tree. Cypress, you feel a small thing around your foot, and it's a root of the tree. It's actually wrapping up around you, and it seems as though it's grasping you, but it doesn't pull you closer to the tree. It seems as though it's being careful, and like you'd never understood that you could get intention from a plant, those that aren't a druid, but Cypress seems to know that he is safe. You guys can all like instinctively back up as the tree starts to move, unsure of what's happening. And Cypress, you have your hands out in front of you, and the root wraps up all the way up to your shoulder, forms down your arm, and then into your hand. And you see, similar to his quarterstaff that he grows out of his hand, a small, round buckler shape begins to form.
Wait, what kind of shape forms?
Buckler, like a shield.
Oh, okay, cool.
Each of you see more roots coming out towards you. What do you wish to do?
I want to
I
step
know
into
you know what
them.
this is, Turbo. You know what this
I'm
is.
going to reassure them that the tree means no harm.
I want to step into the roots. Like, let it
Step into the roots?
let
Alright,
it
we'll
do
step
its
forward.
thing.
I've only seen a tree like 4 times in my life. Or Fucklechuck's only seen a tree like 4 times in his life, so he's probably gonna do the same.
Delta's never seen a fucking tree in his life.
I've never seen a tree.
Alright,
Like, never.
you all step forward towards the tree.
No,
The
I'm
roots. You're not?
not. Nope.
Okay. The roots do come out towards you, but they seem that they can only go so far. Astrid.
Huh?
You were the first one to say that you stepped forward towards the tree. The roots begin to wrap up around, and whenever it gets to your belt, it stops. And you can see like the roots, like similar to like a hand like touching something to make sure it's hot, whether or not it's hot, and then like recoiling. It touches the belt and then recoils and then makes an arch over your belt and then around your waist more, touches the hilt of your daggers. And you see the handle, the wooden handles of the daggers itself get replaced with the same wood that Cypress was made of in the beginning. Cyrus. Yours goes up your body similarly to Astrid's, except for it doesn't seem to stop in any particular place until it gets to the portions of you that seem to be exposing the heat that comes from your fire genasi nature. It seems to try to avoid it, or it seems to char a little bit in the places where it does just touch it. It seems to be not necessarily going for anything that you're wearing, but instead going for flint and steel. Do you wish to do anything?
Upgrades. No, I'll let it do its thing.
Upgrades people.
Okay, people upgrade.
You see it. Flint and Steel doesn't know how to react. It kind of looks at you and looks down at the roots, looks at you. Do you try to calm him? Do you just not say
I'll just
anything?
kind of like take him into my hands and just kind of like hold him there, give him little head pats.
Okay, so when you pull him down off of your shoulders, they seem to instead go around down your arms, and the roots itself doesn't seem to be like harmful at all. It doesn't feel constricting. It doesn't feel like it's impeding your movement. It goes onto Flint and Steel and then onto his foot, and you see him instinctively pull the one foot up, and he's standing on one leg like some owls do. And then it goes to the other foot, and he does the same thing with the other foot until finally he rests both of his feet. And you see the roots actually go up through the little leg cavity and inside. And some of the metal that he is made out of begins to get slowly covered in the wood. And he just, for now, all you can tell is that he looks a little more like Cypress.
Interesting.
Beta, the same thing with Astrid's handles on her daggers happens to your great axe. Or your glaive.
Okay.
Chuck. You need to clarify to me if this is the case. He does appear to be wearing earrings of some sort.
Yes.
He does have piercings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna assume that they're similar to like gauges, like the solid discs in his ears.
Mm-hmm.
It goes up, and what was the metal there is replaced with solid wood. Comfortable. It's actually more comfortable than the metal was.
Alright. Is it for all of the piercings or just like one of them?
The two that's in his ear specifically.
Okay.
The base of his ears, like in his earlobes.
Okay.
Alright, Citrine, seeing all this, do you still stay away from the tree?
So she's going to kind of just like lay her head back, look like she's thinking, and then slowly step forward. Kind of like resigned.
When you step forward, the roots seem to take a somewhat faster approach, but just as careful. Like not intending to hurt you, but they seem to be going quicker. You don't know if this is... You don't know what the reason for that is. It does remind you of home. At which point, the arrows in your quiver, the roots goes to each of them and touches them, and all of the arrow shafts are slowly replaced with the wood. At which point, all the roots begin to slink back off of you and go back to the base of the tree.
Zarya is gonna inspect the changes to his glaive.
I think Chuck's gonna do the same with his earrings.
Okay.
Citrine's gonna turn away and like, cause she gets teary because she's getting reminded of home, so she's gonna gonna hide her face for a minute and just run her thumb along her necklace.
Remind
Flint
me
and
what
steel.
remind me of the necklace.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, I'll DM you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I remember we talked about it. I know it's important. I don't actually have it in my notes for your character at the moment, so I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't I include that? For the sake of brevity, each of these things that have happened. Okay, yeah, that's right, Foxy. Each of the things that happened have given your weapons the ability to overcome magical resistance. also effectively silvering them. However, Turbo, yours is different. You don't know the full capabilities of this yet, but you know at the moment it takes the form of a shield.
Alright.
The only way that you can know the true capabilities is by sitting with it and trying to figure out what it does over the course of a long rest, or having someone cast Identify on it and then possibly attuning to it, if it requires it.
Okay.
But it is a magical item.
What about Dervok?
Dervok, whenever you guys awoke, appears to be missing.
Just not realize that.
Pepperoni, my pepperoni.
At which point, what do you guys wish to do? Also, now that the waters are cleansed, any damage that you took while fighting the boars or any damage that you have had before this moment is healed. If you guys did take any damage, it is healed.
Okay. I don't think I took any damage.
I guess the only thing left to do is to head back to Locos and let him know that we have cleansed the tree.
Are the tree roots still like just like near us?
They're in the water, but they're not reaching out towards you anymore. They seem to have gone back inert.
Okay. I'm gonna say that like Chuck has no idea what the fuck to do with like tree roots that just make his metal earrings turn wooden. So I think he's just gonna awkwardly like pet one of them and then just kind of like shuffle away.
The fact that I was thinking the exact same thing for Astrid, but like more lovingly. Like just kind of pat the tree and then follow Truck.
Alright, so you also walk away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll start heading out of the water.
I'm gonna hold up his L. New things to learn, right? And then just kind of carries him out.
Citrine's gonna probably wait till everybody leaves.
Going to, I guess, thank Yggdrasil for the gifts and just head back with the others.
Whenever he's standing there in front of the tree by himself, like before Citrine possibly walks up, you all turn back, and for a brief moment, the moonlight is shining through the trees perfectly on top of Cypress, almost illuminating him in front of this tree. It gives off the sense of... The best way I can describe it is like the hero. It gives off that sense. And you realize in this moment, as you guys look around at each other, that the moonlight appears to be shining on you all in the same factor. Although it shouldn't be. It's like this moonlight isn't normal. It's not actually coming from the moon itself, but rather something a little closer. It seems to be putting you all in the spotlight in this moonlit night.
Am I the only one that noticed that the map kind of looks like a moon?
Does it?
That was intentional.
I never actually
It's a reflection of the moon in the water.
Hey, but there's a backup in case I somehow lose this one.
It's a reflection of the moon in the water as well as the
If I
stars.
seriously lose my other
And you can
credit.
actually see the reflection of some of the trees in the water in the cliff face.
Oh.
Nice.
And the cliff face like looks like it makes the shape of a moon as well.
Not fully, but I see. That wasn't intended. I can't just remove the black on the map, but the black is no longer there. So Cypress, you thank Yggdrasil, and you hear in your head before you walk away. You can walk away, but before you walk away, you hear in your head, "Thank you, my child."
Say that again, you cut out for a second.
It says, "Thank you, my child."
Okay.
Alright, so you begin to walk away with the others. Citrine, you said you wish to stay behind briefly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say these 5 begin to walk up, and you're kind of chilling behind. I would assume somebody looks back to see.
I would.
Like if she's coming. So Astrid, you come to the cliffside and look back.
And so, like, Citrine, she's kind of turned to the tree and she bows her head and she's kind of like holds her hands kind of in a prayer sense. And she says, I gotta remember how to do the accent. And she's like whispering it so nobody else can hopefully hear.
Roll a stealth check with advantage.
Okay, where's my sheet? There it is.
The only one that gets to roll an active perception check would be Astrid. Okay, your perception check would have been with disadvantage, Astrid, so you don't actually hear what she's saying. Sorry, I should have clarified that sooner.
So I can barely hear myself for a second. She's like, as a child of the green circle, these gifts will not be forgotten. And so she kind of like bows, and she starts to leave.
Okay. Nothing happens as you walk away from the pool. The moonlight does seem to follow you guys, even though the main bit of moonlight is shining here, but there seems to be small beams following each of you until you get to the edge of the forest of the clearing. And as you begin to step out of the clearing itself into the woods, the beams seem to dissipate. At which point you are making the travel back to Birmingham.
Hello, Dervok.
The fuck you been, buddy?
He wasn't here.
Oh, that was an illusion.
Oh god, he's gone into the ether again. Right, you spooked him.
It's like every other time we get together, he's just not here.
Out of body experience on that one.
Alright, so you guys walk down the path towards Birmingham, I'm assuming. You're following the same path that you guys took here. It's not actually hard at all to find your way back. There's certain elevated portions of the forest that you guys had decided on the way in that it would be good to climb to and then look back to see what direction Birmingham is, and you can actually see the castle atop the hill in the distance, and using that as a guide, make it back seemingly no issue.
Alright. Good stuff. Will we get back there in like within a day?
No. You guys do have to take another long rest, but I'll go ahead and for the sake of brevity, nothing happens on the way back.
Alright.
At which point you guys go back to Birmingham itself. Now that you guys are in Birmingham, this warrants a small music change. Let me go ahead and pop back here and change it back to this sound. Da-da-da. Okay. And you guys have re-entered the city from this road down here next to the Kuro Bridge. At the main, southern portion of the map, but technically north of the city.
Okay.
Down here, right?
Yep, right there. And you guys don't have to drop your tokens, but it's unless you guys are specifically going somewhere different from everybody else. Where do you guys wish to go?
I am going to go straight to Vilcos.
Yeah, I think it's important we report our findings.
Yeah.
Chuck is going out to sea.
Help.
Alright, so you guys said you wish to go to the castle and report your findings.
Yes.
Yes.
Seemingly expecting you to a degree, the same group that was there when you left is there when you return. Before I delete your token, do you dress back up fancy, or do you come in wearing what you're wearing, Chuck?
I mean, what is it? We're not going to like a fancy dinner or anything, right?
Not necessarily, but they do seem to be having a small meeting. They're not actually eating. None of this food at the top is actually here.
There's food at the top. What?
On this map. Sorry, hold on.
Oh.
You guys go back to the same dining hall.
Look at him! There he is. No, he's not gonna like change out of like.
All right. Oh, he's dead now.
No!
Wow, that's crazy. Dervok is not here.
There he goes again.
Goodbye.
Make him a little bigger. Cyrus is small again.
I'm always small for some fucking reason.
I love it. He's traveling with a goblin, but is consistently smaller than the goblin.
He's a spoon fire.
All right.
Why is Astrid smaller than me? Shouldn't we be like roughly the same height?
I'm 3
Yeah,
foot.
you're beefy. You're beefy.
And you are
He's
beefy.
3'3".
Oh.
And very
So-
small.
You guys enter the dining hall because this is where you seemingly left. Naros is not here. Vilkos seems to be at one of these tables. There's no food actually on the table, but he's like kind of looking at the table itself to, possibly thinking of dinner. Pan is actually walking around, seemingly picking up plates. Nadar is stepping across this way as you guys actually enter from the left side of the room. Let me position you there. Thank you, Beta. Thank you, Cypress.
I'm gonna walk straight up to Vilkos.
Straight up to Vilkos? Okay. Oh, yins are back!
Greetings,
How did it...
Vilkos.
Greetings. He didn't mean to... He realized he sounded awkward when he said it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was in the middle of a thought. How did it go?
The tree is cleansed.
And do you have... And as soon as he starts to say proof, he looks down at your arm and he says, I believe that is proof enough. Nadara walks over as you guys are standing there. And he says, now, granted that they seem to have been successful, there's only one way to truly know. And he gets within 30 feet of all of you and begins to say some words and wave his hands. First level and second level spells are typically common knowledge in this world. If you are familiar with magic at all, you typically know what these spells do. The spell that he is casting specifically is Detect Evil and Good.
Oh shit.
And so I'll post what that spell does for you. If I can, does that work? It's not gonna let me. Okay. Let me do this then. Copy. Paste. And as he's like looking around at each of you, he says that the potion bottle that contained the corruption that we pulled out of, as he glances over to Cypress and like scans you up and down, says we pulled out of you, seemed to be giving off different types of energy, and he's scanning over each of you. He does not seem to stop on anyone in particular. It seems that he doesn't notice anything out of the ordinary. And he says, it seems that none of them have any of the corruption within them. And he looks from Cypress to Astrid, then to Zarius, then to Cyrus, then to the owl, seeing that he's now partially wooden. Then to Chuck, and then to Citrine, and does not stop. He then turns around to Pan and nods and says it seems that they are all good, and begins to walk back this way. And he says you can go ahead and give them their compensation. And at which point Pan reaches under part of the table here and into a bag that she seems to be carrying. Similarly to Vilcos, her hand goes a little further in the bag than what you would expect, and she pulls out small pouches that seem to have the jingle of gold inside of them.
Money.
She walks over to Cypress and hands you directly the gold pouch, then to Astrid, and then going down the line, each of you receive 200 gold pieces. Vilcos kind of pipes up. He says, I've arranged for free lodging at the theater should you wish to take it, and you all can have a nice night. We appreciate very greatly what you have done. And they all three begin to walk out of the room unless you stop one of them.
Would Vilcos know detect magic?
He does know detect magic, yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna ask him if I can meet him in his room later to see if we can figure out what this shield is.
He kind of nods and looks at the shield and looks back at you, and he says it doesn't take very long to determine if something is magical. And he just kind of waves his hands, and he does tell you that the item itself appears to be magical, but I don't have the means to tell you what it does. Detect magic and identify are two different spells.
Okay. Well,
but I believe they're probably closed right now, and by the time that you guys did make it back to the castle, it's closer to nighttime. Like it's about time for you guys to take another rest. They may be closed right now, but I believe the halflings down at Hammer Time have the capabilities to tell you what that does. Did the tree give you that itself?
Yes.
Fascinating. And he kind of looks at the rest of the party, seemingly scanning each of you to see what other things possibly were given.
Does his scanning is it clear what he's looking for?
Oh yeah, he's looking, he looks at the hilt of the daggers, he looks at the handle of the glaive, he looks at your owl, Cyrus. He's looking at each individual thing that the tree has seemingly gifted. I'll be honest with you, that's not what I expected. But I mean, I guess I couldn't have chose better. And he kind of chuckles to himself and walks away.
Well, I'm gonna step away for a second, but I will start heading towards the theater for I guess rest.
Okay.
That was a good travel. I say it's time for a round of drinks.
Be right back.
I kind of try to slip away from everybody and more so follow Vilcos.
Okay.
Citrine kind of looks after Pan. She's kind of has this expectant look before closing her eyes, turning away, and just be like, I guess drinks would be in order.
Oh.
You guys see as they're walking away some mild chatter between the three of them. They don't seem to be paying attention to behind them. Astrid. So the five of you leave. Astrid, you kind of stay behind in the dining hall. Make a stealth check.
Nice.
All right. Let me check some things. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. As soon as you start to follow, Pan kind of turns and glances at you out of the corner of her eye, and says, "I believe some drinks are in order, small one."
Shit.
Unfortunately, her passive perception beats your stealth.
Fact. Fine, I'll go for drinks.
Okay. So, each of you go to the theater. Let me swap to that map.
What a miss.
Astrid attempted to follow Philcos, but Pan spotted her.
Oh.
And told her, "I believe some drinks are in order."
Hi, Dervok. What are you doing here?
And as you guys enter the tavern, Dervok is on the stage.
We could have used your help, buddy.
Fucking bailed.
Is there gold laying at the base of the stage by chance?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. I'm like, I want to yoink.
If you guys should be able to shrink your tokens a little bit.
I don't know how to.
If you click on your token, you should have the option.
Nope, I'm rotating him.
Oh, you're rotating him? Okay, I'll shrink you a little bit. Not that much. Shit.
I think mine is perfectly fine.
I can't move my token.
You can't move your token?
Nope.
That's odd.
Waffle Chuck is massive again.
Fuck the kitchen.
I didn't put my token down, so I guess I can't control it.
Let me delete it and then let you try to put it down.
Fuck it, let's set the fucking bar.
Oh, that's wait. This is it. Oh. I want to be a big boy.
Yeah, I also don't know how to do it.
I can't.
Oh, there it goes.
I don't know.
You moved
I don't
it.
know how to fix her size.
I got you.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
That's close
so she's
enough.
gonna kind of like sit away from everybody.
Okay. Sorry, that was my bad. Dervok is on the stage, playing. He sees all of you walk in, and he shouts.
Jordan.
Go ahead.
Are these stools able to hold my big ass?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They seem to be built to hold small folk or big folk, depending.
Okay.
I'm not trying to move. I was just trying to adjust the map.
So you guys all walk in and step up to the bar, and you guys see his name is Rasconi. Where is he at? Make sure he's shown to everybody.
The chairs spin.
What?
Can you guys see if I rotate my character?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit.
This is Rasconi, the guy that you see at the bar. Did it show it to you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And says, welcome. Are you friend of Dervok's?
Yes.
We are, yes.
He told me that Jins would be coming. What are... And he kind of like leans past, and while Dervok is playing, he says, "Dervok, so the drink's still on you." And
Yes.
he, like while playing his harmonica, he nods.
Is it a quick question: is it a soulful "I'm in the music" nod, or is it like a legitimate like, yeah,
It's a legitimate nod. Like he seems to be playing, and he is doing the like I'm in the music nod initially, and then whenever Rusconi says something to him, you see his eyes like kind of widen and looking at him while he's still playing, and then he nods aggressively while still playing their harmonica, seeming to not lose the tune whatsoever when he does so.
Damn,
The
he's
moment
good.
we-
Astrid,
the
make a
moment we get
perception
that
check.
You are hidden.
She seemed to be hidden.
You think you're hidden?
That's whatever you want to do, Turbo. That's flavor stuff. It doesn't matter to me.
The moment we get that yes from
Yeah.
Starbuck and the barkeep, I'm gonna like nudge Chuck and be like, "Let's rack it up."
Yes.
All right. So
are
you
evil.
guys begin taking shot after shot until you guys are eventually sloshed. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for it. You guys eventually get sloshed. And it seems that the two Kenkus, if yins are wanting to have a drinking contest, roll contesting Constitution saves.
Yes.
The two Kenkus seemingly like whenever somebody goes up and lays gold on the stage, they come up and grab it and then take it to Rusconi, and then they come up and grab it and take it to Rusconi to cover the drinks.
Fuck.
Let's go. 21 shots.
It's not 21 shots. It's that's your first shot.
21 shots.
So
21
shots.
We'll say the DC, because it's going to be hard liquor, is going to be 15. If you beat a 15, you have a success and you don't get any more drunk from it. If you roll below a 15, then you get more drunk. The first 1 to 3 failures loses. So you guys can keep rolling. I did not expect that. All right. While you guys go back and forth rolling to determine, keep track of your own save. You can use the death saves on your sheet. You're not actually going to die, but you can use the death saves on your sheet for the drinking contest. Go ahead, Cypress.
I'm gonna notice that Citrine's by herself and make my way over to her.
Okay. So while they're having the drinking contest, Citrine and Cypress, you guys can have your brief chat. I'm gonna go use the bathroom one more time and grab a slice of pizza, and I will be back. Because we didn't end up taking a break mid-session. Just keep track of how many failures you get, and just say you're out whenever you're out.
Beta's got a failure.
That's my second one.
Ooh. Wait,
You
what
may
happens
have
if
to
we
repeat
get
whatever you
If you
said
get a
right
natural
there.
20, you get to remove a failure.
Let's go.
Oh,
That
fuck.
one-
If you get a natural 1, it's 2 failures.
Oh, I'm out then.
Oh, that's my third.
Alright, so Cyrus...
It was 15, right?
Alright. Yeah,
Yeah.
the DC is 15.
Okay, I got one. I don't have one.
Jesus.
The halfling is just fucking chugging.
My dice have not liked me today.
Ah, there we go.
Oh,
There's
it
one.
barely makes it.
Okay.
Oh, they're fucking going! They're fucking going!
And I'm out.
Okay, how many shots is that in Uncle Chuck's like?
You have to
So-
look down.
I think he stepped away.
Also,
I'm back.
One more for good luck. Damn it.
So we're all sloshed on the fucking cabinet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fucking shots.
And this is like hard vodka. It's not the soft shit.
Mhm. Damn, Alpha, that's
So
incredible.
this
Well,
is over the
fellas.
course. This is over the course of like an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much.
Astrid did 10.
Nice. Halfling can hold her liquor.
I don't think Darius got very far. How did I do? 1, 7.
Oh, okay.
I got the 7.
You doing okay, Foxy? Can you still hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys just fine. It's just my internet keeps cutting out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Yeah, I'm here.
Cypress.
If Cypress said anything, I could not hear.
Okay.
No, I was waiting for them to finish their drinking contest.
Okay, that's fine.
While they are having their drinking contest, you walk over and you sit down across from Citrine.
What troubles you, Citrine?
Over at the oh well, there goes the internet. Okay, sorry, internet went out. She kind of like looks over at the quartet of sloshed folk, and like one of her tails moves to go into her lap so she can hold it, and then she kind of looks down, realizes what's going on, and she like kind of like it moves away.
I'm gonna.
It's hard to join in.
I want to roll perception to see if I noticed that, if that's alright.
Sure.
That's fine by me as long as it's fine by Citrine as well.
Yep.
Nope, I don't. I've been rolling for crap.
I'll say, are you trying to stealth? Like, are you trying to hide it?
No, she's embarrassed. She's a little embarrassed about it, but she's not actually trying to hide it.
I'll say you still see it, considering that you're sitting directly across from her or directly beside her.
Okay.
Adds more for the roleplay.
Right.
I did some little spinnies with Astrid.
Okay. While you two are talking and they're taking their shots and getting drunk and shit, Short Stack, the dwarven chef, comes stepping out of the kitchen, sees who failed first?
Me.
You. He sees the fire genasi passed out, walks over, picks him up onto his shoulder. Seems to be a very strong for a Short Stack, and carries him up to one of the rooms. And I will reveal those rooms to you in a moment, Alpha.
There is no way on God's green earth that motherfucker's name is Short Stack.
It is.
Oh my god.
His name is indeed Short Stack.
Chef Short Stack.
Yep.
Oh
Grave.
my god. Is that a nickname or is that his actual legally binding name?
You don't know?
Okay.
Headcanon, it's legally binding.
Alright. Okay, cool.
So he says, what troubles you? Tries to perceive your tail thing.
I do not
I'm
wish to
gonna
be
ask her
perceived.
to explain.
That was Blue making noises. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask her to. Do you care to explain what you mean by hard to? What was it you said again?
Hard to join in.
Hard to
Yeah.
join in.
Yeah, I'm going to ask what makes it so hard to join in.
She's going to kind of tilt her head, and look and have a very thoughtful look on her face. And if anybody knows eye things, her eyes turn to the direction of her telling the truth, as she recalls something. Since I don't remember what it is.
It's like up and to the left or up and to the right or something like that.
Left is lying, right is
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah, so her eyes go to the right. For my training, it's difficult to let your guard down. Though we fought together, you all are still strangers. This place is so different.
Now, her and Pan are. What's the word I'm looking for here? They know each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like she works for Pan
Works
in a
alongside her.
way. Yeah, alongside her.
You
going
you would
to-
know a little bit about the Ravens and know that they don't really do a hierarchy in their
Right.
like ranking and stuff. It's more of just a matter of showing loyalty and proving that they can have that faith in you, and it's less about rank and more about what you've done or what you have shown as far as your prowess goes. And she seems to be held in decent regard by Pan.
Okay. So I'm going to say, well, Pan seems to trust us. Is that not?
Is that not enough? I assume.
Yeah.
And she kind of tilts her head the other way. While Pan is her own person, I still have my own opinions.
What
If
is
you're still
that?
listening, we can't hear you.
The
Yeah.
fucking internet!
I'm going to nod in understanding and say,
I
will press the matter no more.
I actually wasn't done the fucking internet.
She wasn't done, but I believe she said, well, I believe you were saying that while Pan is her own person, you are your own, and thus you have your own issues.
Yeah, I
To a
have
degree.
my own opinions.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, I still am on my guard with you all.
Like I said, I'm going to nod in understanding and tell her I'm not going to press the matter anymore.
And like her eyes flicker to Zarius for a moment. And like her tail does like a little flick, and then she looks away.
Ooh, she crushing. Can Astrid like order her like a little drink, not like hard liquor, but like I don't know. And
For Citrine?
yes, and just like bring it to her if she's not too drunk.
If you order the drinks and you say that you want it sent to a table, they don't make you get up and do it yourself. The Kenkus come to you and then take the shot over. So they'll still like you order the drink from Moscone and say that you want to give it to Citrine, and in the same way, Foxy, the Kenku kind of walks up and you hear him say in sort of a gruff voice, similar to Short Stack, which you've heard before, and it says,
You cut out.
"Who?"
Yeah.
It says who.
Oh.
In like not like who like an owl, but who is like who for.
Who was in person?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
kind of like point to Citrine.
And then you hear it say in Rasconi's voice, name?
Citrine.
Then it points to you.
Oh.
Name?
Astrid.
It kind of nods and then walks over to Citrine, sets the drink on the table, points to it, says in Rasconi's voice, "Drink, Citrine," and then points back to Astrid, and then says, "Astrid, drink," and then walks away.
Well, before they walk away, Citrine's gonna pull 10 gold out and just kind of like hand it to them.
I'm gonna
It
I'll give her a little wave.
it lets out an excited like. No, not necessarily. It's more of like a, whenever you rustle a bird's feathers and it like enjoys the petting that you're like enjoys it. Yeah, that. Thank you. It does that, and then
I did not expect to be good at that.
proceeds to run off, and it actually you see it split the 10 gold in half to the other Kenku. Or not in half, actually. It seems to split it up. It gives 2.5 to the Kenku, and it's still holding 7.5. You see it dart into the kitchen, and then that's the last that you see momentarily.
So she kind of like gives a little wave to them both, and she kind of like looks at the drink and runs her finger along the edge. She's just thinking.
At which point the other Kenku runs over to the bar. You hear it say "who" as well, and then to Rasconi, and you guys hear Rasconi saying, "Give this one to the other one sitting at the table." I believe, and he runs up and sets the drink on the table, points back at Rasconi, saying, "Rasconi, drink!" The other one who sits at the table. And then proceeds to run off, or start to run off unless you stop him.
I too will give it 10 gold.
It does the same, and then proceeds to dart off into the kitchen as well. And you hear like an excited, gruff voice. Like, what? This is amazing!
Drunk Zarya is just like, who the fuck let a pigeon in here?
Alright. I forgot to change the music for the tavern. Let me go ahead and do that. I've
All
been
this dramatic
distracted.
sad music.
It has to
I
have
would
at
say
least
sad
a
music
harmonic solo.
necessarily. It doesn't.
Damn.
He's not important enough whenever he misses this many sessions.
Isn't it 2?
He's only missed 1.
This is the second one.
This is the second one.
Yeah.
He missed session 0, so yeah, he's at 2. He's at 2 of 4. He's missed half the session so far.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Citrine if she wants to be left alone.
No, it is not.
So she seems to look off to her side. Alone is a very... I'm trying to think of the word, hold on. I know this word and I literally can't think of it. There we go. Alone is a very subjective word. But if you wish to stay, I will not stop you.
If you do not mind my company, I will stay.
She kind of like smiles and bows her head.
At which point, Short Stack comes out. Who was the second person to fail?
Me.
That'd be. No, because it's. It debated his character.
It was Zarya's.
Yeah.
So it was like 7, 8, and 9? Is that what I'm gathering?
No. I think it was 7, 10, and 12.
Okay. Well, either way, he comes out and grabs 2 of you, actually. You guys, like, he seems like he looks over at one of you, realizes that one of you is about to pass out, and then begins to take you upstairs as well. I'm going to put you in the respective rooms that he's going to put you in.
But I haven't fought the table yet.
As you go to swing at the table, he stops you, catches your axe, immediately grabs it, tosses it to the ground.
Oh my god, I would not swing with the axe. No, I'd throw like a hand at it, but never.
Oh, well, okay. He catches your hand and stops you, and you seemingly just pass out at that point.
Right before he passes out, you just hear the words, I would like to.
I would like to read.
I like as he's going.
I like that you moved the bird before the man.
Well, the bird went with him, but I was trying to select both at the same time. It didn't work.
Fair enough.
No, it's like I don't know if nobody heard me probably.
We didn't.
You started to, and then you cut it out.
It was it's my internet. I hate it. So she's like watching them go.
Watching them go.
There it goes
Hold
again.
up, I'm about to rage. Hold on.
Oh shit! Secret level of barbarian. Holy crap!
Can I just type it because my internet's like?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Trying to be cute.
You can go ahead and get food, Blue.
Okay. I runs away.
I flee.
I shall return.
Into the woods.
Where are you typing it? Are you typing it directly to me, or what?
I'm typing in Gen
Oh.
Chat.
Oh, okay.
I'm not hiding anything
Oh, okay.
this time.
I see.
Yeah. So that's in case I can't fucking say it. So basically she's
There she goes.
worst times. I'm so sorry.
It's rough.
Get your router.
You know what? You know what? Somebody else say it for me. I'm gonna scream.
So,
No, I can do it in
Citrine watches doing his Chuck. So Citrine watches Zarius go with her to
Zarius go with her head on her hand, and her tail does the flick thing again.
I'd like to believe that he just says this out loud at the fucking bar.
watching it drunk.
To Rasconi, and he's just like, you see that shit over there?
At which point, Short Stack's, all right, buddy, I think you've had enough.
No, fuck. I'm sorry, your establishment. I'd like another drink.
At which point, they hand you another drink, you down it, and then immediately pass out.
Aww.
They drugged him.
No, they didn't drug you. That was like you would have eventually hit your failures. So you could have been drinking until this point, but at this point, you have finally hit your limit.
12 shots. They called me 12 shots of Fuckle Chuck.
That sounded drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm about to go actually get a drink.
Wait, Alpha, did you grab a beer?
No. First off, I don't like beers.
I would assume who goes to bed first of Cypress and
Well, I don't feel tired, so I'm just gonna sit there until somebody says something about going to bed. I guess I'll go ahead and head up to my room since I see everybody else getting carried off to their room.
Alright. So since you go onto your room, I'll drag you to one of the rooms. Me. Go ahead and do so.
Like- She kind of waves by. So she's just sitting there with her drink. She feels guilty because she's not drinking it. But she doesn't want to drink.
Down it,
So
I'll pass
while
out.
you are sitting down at the table, before you go to bed, you actually see Pan step through and inside.
Massive.
She's not meant to be. There we go. And she looks over towards you and kind of nods, and then walks up to the actual bar, and you see her talking with Rasconi briefly. And if you don't end up doing anything, then after a few moments, she begins to walk back out.
Citrine kind of she doesn't say super loud, but hopefully loud enough for her to hear. Be like, have a good night.
She kind of looks over her shoulder and nods, and you see a smile. At which point, Short Stack walks up. Darevok's about to finish playing his songs, and he says, I don't mean to be rude, lady, but we're about to, close. I can show you to your room if you like.
Yes, pardon, sorry. And she starts to get up, and she kind of looks at the drink, rolls her eyes, and then just downs it.
Roll a Constitution save.
This is gonna
Crit
suck.
fail, pass out, go to room.
Do it. Fail. Yes!
Yeah, it isn't that one.
It is that one. Automatically
It
two
isn't that one.
failures. You immediately get pretty sloshed from the one drink. And as you are walking up the stairs, you start to feel it. It hits pretty quick. And let me go ahead and I'm going to move you up to the top of the stairs and then move Short Stack up there and I will reveal it.
Did she just mutter some sort of cuss in her home, cuss in her native tongue?
So reveal areas.
Yeah.
She
just gonna be like-
roofied you.
Honestly.
More space.
Wait, who did I roofie apparently?
You didn't roofie anybody.
Okay.
That was a joke.
So you are directed by Short Stack through a small living area, through the hallway, and then to the first door on the left. He opens and shows you inside, and inside is a double bed, a small table, a window facing the front of the tavern, and you can see out onto the street and so on. And he just kind of gives you a nod and says, hope you have a nice night, and he shuts the door. Make a perception check.
Who?
Citrine.
Yeah, I heard my internet has said crap.
No. She asked who, and I said Citrine. You think you hear a faint click at the door.
So she's gonna try and get up and like go to the door and test it.
The door is locked from the outside.
Fucking locked us in.
You don't know if he locked the rest of you in, but he definitely locked Citrine's. At which point, this is gonna warrant a music change. I'm nervous that this is gonna make people hate me. Where's the music?
Listen, as long as you don't rickroll us right now, I think we should be fine.
Is it Careless Whisper? Are you gonna play Careless Whisper for us? That feels weird with me.
Do I
and
need
Sarah
to
being in the same
turn
room.
the music down?
You do not want a drunk man with a minigun wandering around.
Am I romancing the owl?
Alright, pause. You realize the door's locked. You see a figure
God damn it!
drop down next to the window. Completely
Beta
cloaked in the
freaking out.
shadow of the night.
I fucking know it!
And opens the window and steps inside.
Okay, cool, that's what I thought it was. I was scared.
Do you say anything?
She kind of just like holds her head and be like, if you wanted to speak, you.
As you start to say something like that, she steps forward and immediately draws her sword and says, "Who sent you?"
Oh.
At which point the session ends.
Oh my god!
You motherfucker!
Real talk, for a second I thought it was actual cannibal silence off.
And whenever she says that, her form changes. I'll go ahead and say that. And let me find the picture for you.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go ahead and edit. Token. Drag that there. It's going to take me a moment. And that's her new form.
Alright.
I gotta.
I'm so mad the session ends right now.
You can't do this to us.
Please, another hour. I beg of you.
Nope, the session does end right here.
Okay.
That is it. That is the end of the session.
Woo!
Everybody else is sloshed in their respective rooms, and Pan is confronting.
Except for me.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay, I can do that. Disadvantage.
You don't hear it.
Damn it! I've been wrong for shit tonight.
Can I roll a perception check with triple disadvantage?
No, yins are too sloshed. Yins are out. Alright. That is the end of the session.
You cannot set up the
Unfortunately,
dramatic
won't
music
be-
like this and then end the session here, you piece of shit.
That's not fair. That's
I
really
forgive
not
you.
fair.
And
I
understand.
don't. I don't fucking forgive
Zesty does this frequently, so
See, it's unfortunate with a cliffhanger like that, we can't wait. You're gonna have to cancel your wedding.
Seeing as I'm at sword point, yes, you have to cancel your wedding.
But whenever she changes form, you do recognize this is Segura. I'll go ahead
Which
and give
means
you that.
I have to get my fucking art done now. Damn it!
Well, you got 2 weeks.
You do have 2 weeks. Yeah, you don't like.
It don't
'cause-
matter.
Don't matter.
It don't matter. Y'all know.
If you
Beta knows
have
how
to, we can find a placeholder. It's fine. Like
Yeah.
this wasn't meant to rush you and make you panic. Be like, oh shit, I have to finish my art. It can.
Well, it is.
Oh man, this is what I was telling you earlier about.
Yep.
Like how I hope you
Yep.
don't get mad at me for doing it and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
I'm not mad that you did it. I'm mad that you did it on a cliffhanger.
I am mad in the best ways possible.
I'm like a happy mad, but it's still mad enough that I want to like throw hands at the DM.
He's happy. You good there, Foxy? You're just kind of making noises.
You spent the last 20 minutes blowing that up.
I'm still gonna spank him in the yard.
Is Kelly okay?
He has things to spank. For me to spank him in the yard.
Kelly doesn't sound like she's okay.
At least he doesn't have to be plugged in. I kind of like it.
I don't know. Okay, now she sounds
Oh,
okay.
she might be okay.
She might be okay.
It was funny.
Nope, back to not being okay.
One of her Halloween decorations was not what she thought it was. It's still good. It still works, but it caught her off guard.
Let me go ahead and update.
So, anyways, we're meeting back up here tomorrow to continue the session, right?
No.
Awful.
I will.
Awful
I will.
situation.
I will happily stay up until I have to fucking get up and go to work and open the bank if I have to.
Burn the bank down.
At this point, yes.
No.
Take their money.
No.
We're already going to a
Okay.
government shutdown. What difference is it going to make?
If you guys really want, I can play out the conversation between the two of them.
No, don't.
Please, for the love of God.
Deprive us. Deprive us.
No.
We are not children.
Make us want it.
I'm a child.
No, you're not.
fucking
Shut
want
up.
I'm a child with a drinking problem.
You are older than me.
What is your fucking point?
I am not a child, so you are not a child as well.
You're not a child. You're a yoga ball.
It is. Z, please make us wait. Because it is so much better sitting in anticipation.
Yeah, actively. I want this to be something we can wait on.
Okay.
As much as I want this right now, I feel like it gives us something to look forward to if we have to wait on this.
It does.
I thank God for the both of you because I don't have what she's gonna say prepped. All I had was that because I was like, I'm gonna end the session right there. I'll have 2 weeks to prep exactly what she's gonna say, how she's gonna react to different insert dialogue options. Like
Normal intelligence, none.
It's fine.
Emotional intelligence, infinite.
So I also want to say that, and you may get mad at me for exposing this. Had you had been one of the first ones to go to bed, this wouldn't have happened. Because she came in and asked for you to be put in a certain room.
Oh, there is an empty bed next to Zarius.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, that could also just be Durvox.
I assumed it was Durvox.
No, Durvox
Nope,
sleeps on the stage.
It was good. No, they was originally going to put you guys in 3 rooms.
Wait, where does
Durvox just didn't get a bed.
Dervok doesn't get a bed from Vilkos and them.
Oh, he has to pay for his own. Yeah, that makes sense. Because he didn't do the job.
So tomorrow, right?
But yeah, make us wait for it.
Make you wait for it? Okay.
2 weeks.
Hey, I already have to wait for another thing anyway. So.
What's the other thing you have to wait for?
PC.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
that's
2
right.
things to look forward to.
My honest reaction. You're fucking lying. So be real with me. Was this like an actually like crazy cliffhanger that you guys either
Yes.
did expect or didn't expect?
Did not expect.
Did not
Fucking love
expect
it,
jack
though.
shit.
We faked the whole reaction. I read your script beforehand.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I actually believe it. I actually could believe that, hilariously enough, because I was sharing my screen earlier and my notes was blatantly on the screen, and I didn't realize until like after you could have possibly read it. And I was like, fuck, and I closed it immediately. I'm like, I hope no one saw that.
No, I didn't even realize you had your notes up at any point today. Oh god. The fuck am I watching?
Where do you have these?
Who let this guy cook?
That I'm gonna go ahead and raid out really quick, and then I'll stay here to bullshit with y'all.
Yeah, I think AZ team's got fucking dinner and shit. So
I actually don't think it's ready yet. Kelly's been outside decorating the yard.
I'm gonna go make a sandwich because I'm fucking hungry now.
Sandwich these nuts in your.
I'm sorry, Foxy, you're being quiet.
Her internet could also just gone to shit again.
That's
That's possible, but I don't know. It makes me nervous.
I just want to say I love the. I'm gonna type this out in case I cut out again. So as soon as you explain it,
Same.
So basically, it's done.
Hopefully next week I will be at the new place. I will have the camera set up. And that way you guys can actually see like my reaction, my visible reactions to you guys doing stuff as well.
Actually, no, I'll probably invest in a camera too, so we can start getting like face-to-face reactions.
Be nervous. I don't know. I'm not the one that should be nervous. I'm not the one with a sword at my throat.
I have more of these, by the way.
Of course you do.
Why do you have so many of these?
My favorite the crying emoji. My favorite one is definitely let me find it. This is my favorite one that I have favorited.
I remember seeing this when it was like a viral clip too.
Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and raid out. I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me get the raid messages. Why does my shit not want to work? Anyone else? I'm still half eating while I'm trying to do this. If you want to find me other places, there's my socials. I'm most active on TikTok and Twitter. Join the Discord for updates on when I go live, and I will see you all next time. Shit my day, my dude. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Finish the gen. Be gone, bitch. I'm just gonna hide in here for a second. Oh my god.
He has nowhere to take you.
He's coming for my ass. I looped him. How did you find dynamite? Friend? No friend. No friend. No friend.